Senate and the House of Reps. The Chief of Staff, the President of the Senate, Chief Justice of the Federation, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, even the Speaker of the House of Reps, he was a Muslim, converted to Christianity. When he wanted to be the Speaker of the House of Representatives, he went back to, he became a Muslim again. That is slavery. Before he became the Speaker of the House, he reconverted from Christianity to Islam. And you say you're not slaves in the zoo. Unbelievable. The Chief Justice of the Federation, Janjaweed. And you know, whoever controls political power controls everything. That is when I hear people saying, you know those some people saying, invest at home. Take your investments home. The person who determines if your investment will get home or not are those in Abuja controlling the power. You can decide to relocate your factory from Abuja to Ipob. And on the way, near before you get to Hamufu, customs will park you on one side and say that your brake light is not showing very well. We are going to the station. They will go to the station, they will tell our guy who is a Fulani Janjaweed, our guy DPO, this man wants to go and build factory in Ipob. He will say, park him inside the yard. We are waiting for Abuja for clearance. It will decay there because they hold political power. That's something you don't know, do you? How did Obasanjo destroy stock fish market in Aba? How did they destroy Africa market, second-hand clothing, textile in Aba? One stroke of the pen in Lagos, all destroyed completely overnight. Political power, you'll be talking about Akuru. Well, that's nonsense. Economic fund for Igbo. Mad people everywhere. The person holding the pen is holding your destiny. You dumbbells. You don't have nothing in your brain. PhD. We are learned. We read the elite. Whoever controls political power controls everything. That is why the Fulani will tell you that the Yoruba, they have the economy, the Igbos, they have the petty trading, and them they have nothing else. If you take away government from us, we have nothing else, because Britain told them. Britain, first of all, armed the Fulani, gave them the military. That's number one. They control the guns, and they control the signature of power. All of you are slaves. Doesn't matter what you say. All of you are. That is phase. That one is phase 1. I'm coming to phase 2. That is their plan. This is how they plan to take over your lives, to render you inconsequential and useless. Whereas using Yoruba papers, punch, this Yoruba paper, Tribune, to be massaging you, our Nigeria, our country, the first Nigerian to win Grammy Award, the first Nigerian to win Oscar. Nigerian has run 100 meters faster than you say, but to be massaging your foolishness and your idiocy while pulling an own engine, going underground and moving into your villages. Phase 2 of your ignorance. Phase 2 of your ignorance. Listen. We have given you phase 1. This is phase. I'm going to publish this. It is a lesson. This should be studied in every university. It's a lesson. How Fulani conquered all of you. In broad daylight, Koro conquered you and took over your land. Who knows you? Mad people. Fulani took over your land. Without Barakato. Came to, we are not Biafra. We are progenies. We are South. We are Niger Delta. Do you own any oil well? That says no. You fools. Because Britain understands that if you join Biafra, they can no longer have free access to your oil and your gas fields. Idiot, understand it. It's common sense. Divided you fall. Phase 2, they moved to put all arms. Ebe, gun. That's all. Arms means ebe, gun and bullet. Fulani moved to put every gun and bullet under Fulani control. How did they do it? You ask. Our brother told us how they did it. This evening I will tell you how they managed to do it. In very simple arithmetic. Chief of Army Staff, Fulani. Chief of Naval Staff, Fulani. Which means that the head of the army of the whole of Nigeria is the Fulani man. Mind you, president is Fulani. Also, the Fulani presidency because Buhari is long dead. Well, I'll come into that this year. Chief of Army Staff, the controller of, because when I say Chief of Army Staff, some of them, because they no longer teach you anything in your schools, you may not understand what it means. Chief of Army Staff means the man, that controls the army. It's Fulani. Chief of Naval Staff, you know those that wear white in the desert, those morons, they wear white. Somebody from somewhere where there is no water, from an arid desert, is the Chief of Naval Staff, dealing with water. Or should I say armaments on top of water? Chief of Naval Staff is Fulani. IG of Police, the overall of police. You see those police you see. Their controller is Fulani. The Director General of DSS, those ones that kidnap people at night in the name of state security. Is Fulani, DSS is Fulani. The National Security Advisor, the one that will tell the presidency where to take troops to inside Nigeria, is Fulani. And you all of you tell me went to school, Nigerians. I've graduated now. I read law. I read agric engineering. I want to do my youth service. Now I know that your brain cells are not complete. Now listen. National Security Advisor, Fulani. Minister of Defense, Fulani. These are the people that control arms and decide where troops go. Commander of NSCDC. I think it's Civil Defense, Fulani. Chairman of NDLEA, Drugs Agency, Fulani. Not minding that Fulani people take more tramadol than anybody else. All intelligence services, military and civilian, are all Fulani. Now, tell me the definition of domination. Those of you that claim you're from South Nigeria, all that rubbish. Now, define domination for me. Define it. People without brain, define domination for me. There are. It's not, you think I've finished? No, I've not finished. Everybody you see carrying gun in Nigeria, the Pata is Fulani. So, in other words, you will have to rely on a Fulani man to give you order to pursue a Fulani terrorist killing your mother in the village. And the order will never come. Are you understanding it? We are just bringing down the kingdom of heaven to come down to this earth, which is the land of Biafra. The land of the rising sun, the oldest place, the center of the whole world. 0 longitude and 0 latitude. Where Elohim planted the first living being, the oldest language in the world. Bar none. Unashamedly I proclaim it. If you have any contrary opinion, you bring it to the table. With facts and figures. Now listen to me very carefully, please. I have not finished. The director of NIA, National Intelligence Agency, Fulani. The director of Military Intelligence, Fulani. The director of Naval Intelligence, Fulani. The director of Air Force Intelligence, Fulani. Immigration, Fulani. Prisons, Fulani, and the list is endless. And you are in Nigeria. The Igbo man will dominate you. Hey, Iberibe warrior. Iberibe warrior. Gospel of heaven. Are they going to disprove it? Just of them is a hate speech. Are you telling me that the heads of all these ministries, all these arms-bearing ministries, are false? They are no longer Fulani, is that what you're saying? Now listen. Those who have command of arms in a country are masters of the state and have in their power to make whatever changes they please. They have the government in Asarok, they have army, they have air force, they have police, they have immigration, they have customs, they have intelligence agencies. Everywhere is them, police, everything is full on the Janjaweed. They decide who lives and who dies. They decide who to proscribe and who to leave. Do you know why they have not proscribed the Dudu agitation? Because they don't want to pour fuel into the fire. They are very crafty. Britain told them, oh no, don't touch them, don't touch Yoruba. Focus on Biafra. You cannot fight war on two fronts. Very simple, very clever. So among your Duduwa brothers can agitate in the open, no problem. Nobody will open fire on them. Oh dear. Every organ licensed to bear arms in Nigeria, their Ogapata is Fulani. We continue our gospel. Nigerians must surrender their arms except Fulani headsmen. Still not fully comfortable with the capacity of other Nigerians to offer resistance. After we launched our ESN, warriors of God. ESN, warriors of God, I'm telling you. Eastern Security Network. They never said anything about banning everybody once we launched ESN. And our Oduduwa brethren, they rose up as well to say enough is enough. They made the announcement. Nigeria police that previously never saw any AK-47 and never challenged them openly. I challenge Nigerian police and Nigerian army to tell me where they engaged Fulani terrorists in the forest before. In the whole of Nigeria, where? In Kaduna. Instead of fighting them, El Rufai was giving them money. Nigerian army was ferrying weapons to them. PhD holders, learned, we the elite, learned people in Nigeria. Name one single instance or incident where Nigerian army or police engaged rampaging Fulani headsmen. Name one location. And how many Fulani attacks have we had in the past 5 years? Over 1,000. Not one single police or army response or confrontation with these murderers from the Sahel. What does that tell you about your one Nigeria? What does that tell you about one Nigeria? All you need to know in the one Nigeria. Ignorance is a disease. They never acknowledged that Fulani people were bearing AK-47 until they announced it. Every Nigerian with 21 days unlicensed guns to bring it back. And this was targeted at Eastern Security Network and nobody else. And the Fulani bearing terrorists and murderer, a rapist and a bandit. Till today, they're still carrying their guns till this very minute in the zoo. How many of them have been arrested? How many, I'm asking you? With those of you idiots that believe in your useless one Nigeria, how many people have they arrested so far bearing arms? Fulani? None. Instead, they give them more. They even give them army uniform. Again, there was something that Aristotle said. He said, both oligarch and tyrant mistrust the people and therefore deprive them of their arms. Anybody who is asking you not to be armed, that person is an oppressor, is a tyrant. Danjuma said you should get arms. Former defense minister of Nigeria, when his village came under attack, he now realized and said, oh, please go and get arms, so all of you go and get your guns and your weapons. Phase 4 of your conquest. You Nigerian idiots from the south, phase 4 of your conquest. They took over all your money. Do you know in Nigeria, even if you have a USD account, a DOM account, you cannot send money abroad. They had what they call the single TL, that SCA account, all that rubbish. Remember that when Buhari was alive, the first thing he did was to consolidate and centralize the money. They want to deprive you of your money. That's what they're doing. They brought in BVN, CCN, NIN. Every day is controlled. Some of you fail to see it because you're blind. You are all educated in the zoo. You know nothing. You didn't go to that thing is not school. They went to plant ignorance in your brain. You think you're going to school doing your lectures. What they were feeding you is subservience and ignorance. How to be subservient and an ignorant fool in a country of fools. They deprived you of money. It's called the single treasury account, STA. That's how they started. They say it's to fight corruption. But who is more corrupt now than this Fulani regime? Nobody in history. Are you Nigerians? Are you human beings at all? Are you all this idiot? I say I'm a Nigerian. Are you sure you're normal? Hey dear. How did they do it? Every single treasury account. And what produces that money that goes into the account in Nigeria is oil and gas from Biafra land. NMPC, which accounts for 76% of federal revenue, 40% of overall gross domestic product, and 98% of all export earnings is under one man, one Fulani man. His name is Mele Kyari from Abba Kyari clan, from the family. Are you understanding now? One Nigeria Delta, South. Are you focusing now? Is your brain working? The same slave master, the Kyaris. Fulani Brono. Should I preach on or should I stop? Because Zulu people are animals. I just want to stop. The Zulu people who cannot reason very well. Fulani has taken all of you over. They have conquered all of you. Maybe there's something in Suya. There's something in Fulani cow. I'm telling you the truth. After all, they make love to the cow. They wash their face with the urine from the cow. Everything from the cow. They do. Maybe I don't know what they have done to us. Maybe it's from the cow. People said I should preach the gospel of heaven. From heaven itself. The 4 highest revenue earners we are put in the hands of Fulani Muslims from the north. NMPC is in their hands. Federal Inland Revenue Service is in their hands. Oh God in heaven. God in Nigerian Postal Authority is in their hands. Customs, Fulani. Colonel Hamid Ali, a Muslim Fulani. That is not all. How about people that spend money in Nigeria? How about those governmental departments that spend, now I've told you those that collect the money from all of us or sell oil and gas for us, all Fulani. How about those that are now going to spend the money? Defense, Department of Finance, Education, Justice, Federal Capital Territory, Agriculture, Police Affairs, Aviation, Communication, Power, Water Resources and Humanitarian Affairs. All of them are headed by, surprise, surprise, Fulani. Those that get the money, Fulani. Those that spend it, Fulani. They need to control the money. That is how they were able to bribe the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria to write stupid, idiotic report about Lekki shootings. With that money, they can buy over AFP to issue fake news and also fact check the fake news. From that money, they can pay off Facebook. From that money, they can pay Wall Street Journal. They can buy off BBC. They can buy off CNN. In other words, they can come to the streets of Abuja and slaughter as many Shia Muslims as they like. You will not hear PIM anywhere in the world. From this money, they bribe United Nations officials and diplomats. From this money, they bribe Africa Union. From this money, they bribe EU. EU, they bribe them, they give them money. And we are all slaves, all of you, because you are ignorant. Very, very ignorant. And sadly so. Sadly so. Now listen to me. The list has not finished though. EFCC. Now Fulani is so clever. Fulani controls where the money comes from, NNPC, customs, all the rest of it. Fulani decides who spends the money. Fulani in defense, finance. And Fulani is now in charge of who commits corruption or who steals money. EFCC is Fulani. There's this little boy, I don't know if he's even up to 25 years of age. They put as EFCC Director General. Fulani. ICPC, Fulani. NFIU, Fulani. PTDF, Fulani. All those idiotic acronymed agencies telling you a Federal Airports Authority, even Fulani, FAN they call it, FAMA, Federal Road Maintenance Agency, Fulani, NTA, Fulani, NYSC, Fulani. No wonder they see Nigeria as an Islamic state. And then they brought Okada to you. All those Okada people you're saying, if you can speak passable Fulfude or Hausa, they give you Okada, you come to the south. They were their spies for very many years. They were their, should I say, sleeper cells that they implanted into our villages. It's those shining shoes for us, those who cutting our nails. You didn't know that they were spies and agents of Fulani Janjaweed march to the Atlantic Ocean. Now they are everywhere, like locusts everywhere. And they are the people now killing and maiming at will. In the daytime, they are Okada riders. In the evenings, they are Fulani terrorists in the bushes. They have now occupied our forest. Phase 6, they are now in our forest telling us, the same people they said we are foreigners before, they are now telling us that they are entitled to ranches in our home towns and villages. I know that Umahi has signed up to it. But as you know, we have ESN, there will be no ranch. I'm sure you know that. It cannot happen. Other people can play with that rubbish, but not anywhere in Biafra land. And if you are a governor and you want a second term, you now have to agree to Ruga or Fulani settlement in your state. Then INEC will write for you, or you enter into agreement with Mieti Allah. You people are truly slaves. Truly slaves. One thing they never counted upon was the resilience, and they never say die attitude of your average Biafran. We don't support evil. We are free people. And Britain wants to experiment with Biafran people. They want to prove to themselves that we are white people, so we are the gods of black people. Anything we say you're going to do is what you're going to do, because we are white and you're black. Oh dear me, how mistaken they are. How mistaken they are. We are going to fight until the last person to be free. Do you know how many terrorist Fulani cells there are in Yoruba land? 1,123 Fulani camps inside Yoruba land, inside their forests. And they are confusing Yoruba people with Tinubu. Using Tinubu to confuse them. Presidency, Tinubu, Fulani and Yoruba are one, but Fulani are in your forest. How many Yoruba people are in Fulani forest in the north? 1,123. The Fulani cells are distributed in groups of at least 15 to 20 people, complete with women, arms, and other, should I say, materials of long-term occupation. Yoruba land is gone. Day and Pemba, write it down tonight. Yoruba land is gone. 1,100. We are engaging those in our land. Ours was 350 something. ESN is engaging them every blessed day. Yoruba have about 1,123 Fulani cells, active terror cells in Yoruba land. Maybe that's why they killed Yinka Odumakin, because he was a critic of Tinubu. Maybe they poisoned. You know, Britain is there. Maybe they poisoned him. And then Amoteku came, and they shouted and shouted, and they watered down Amoteku until it became nothing. But thankfully, men have now risen up in the West. In the West. And I told you a while ago that is the reason why they have the likes of Obasanjo. Sheikh Gumi, the Sheikh of bandits, met with Obasanjo, closed door meeting. Maybe to remind Obasanjo of what he owes them. You know, they love telling people, we made you who you are. I remember one time that Jerry Ghana rose up to speak his mind. They said, shut up there. We made you who you are today. We Fulani made you. And he shut up very quickly. Maybe they're reminding, because it's in the news here, in Punch newspaper. Gumi, northern leaders in closed door meeting with Obasanjo. Northern leaders. They won't come to the east. They know that Ipob is in control of the east. They cannot come. Nobody to meet with. They went to the west. Because Britain told them, once you have Yoruba alliance with Fulani, you can do whatever you like. And as I'm saying to you, my Yoruba brothers and sisters, if you allow yourselves to be deceived, no generation in the world will forgive you again. Never until the kingdom come. The name Oduduwa and Yoruba will be synonymous with infamy forever and ever. If you allow yourselves to be bought over by Tinubu and by Obasanjo, to go back to Fulani again, believe you me, anywhere your name is mentioned, people will laugh at you. Be very careful. We are on the precipice, the threshold of history. Freedom beckons. Don't allow them to deceive you. That is why this very evening I end with a testament that I tweeted a few hours ago. That what is happening in the zoo cannot happen in Biafra land. And it is my testament that every ethnic nationality in Biafra land, Robo, Isoko, Igede, everybody, Igbo, Efiki Bibio, Idoma, everybody, Igala, everybody, every nationality, regardless of how small you are, if you like the only 100 people, you are going to have your own confederation. You are going to be a nation within a nation. It's called confederacy. And we cannot be anything like Nigeria. God forbid. All ethnic nationalities in Biafra shall be autonomous. Not in name only, but by virtue of a permanent constitutional guarantee. Real power shall flow from down to top. The people will decide in everything we do. The people must decide. Not one idiot and president and prime minister. No. The people will decide. And that is what Britain doesn't want to see happen. Freedom for black people, they don't want it. What they want is artificial freedom, flag freedom. The war we are fighting now is a war of attrition. A war of hearts and minds. Colonialism was one of the worst things to happen to a black man, and slavery as well. But we are here to correct it, and we must do so. And on that note, we have come to the end of today's proceedings. I think I will be interviewed by Deutsche Welle, the German TV station broadcaster, by tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, the 5th. And on Friday, I will be having a world press conference with my dear brother and colleague, the leader of Amazonia. We will have a joint world press conference on Friday. And on that note, we bring today's proceedings to a fitting conclusion. I do not hate anybody, I assure you. I speak the way I do so that you may repent from your idiocy and stupidity. Because as a Nigerian, you are the embodiment of stupidity, I can guarantee you that. But with all the love in my heart, and prayers, of course, especially to myself and my family, because we are still mourning the passing of my mother-in-law, and to the family of Yinka Odumakin. Good evening.
Biafra no gaga lota one day we be there when I come you think it was that guy come can answer this guy you didn't hear you were better play achito nama mbo fodo mmadụ ga wuzi na mananya onye ekwu okwu asisi wete ekwu we can't continue like this. We have come to restore Biafra or die restoring Biafra.
Of God in the wall. Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom. But the Eloi say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the
humanity. Even on Facebook, there was this little page that we opened on the ground to allow those who are called by Spirit to restore Biafra to be able to listen to us. Some of them are listening to us. They have seen it and they know the signature writing on it. They can hear this broadcast on that very page right now as I'm speaking, and some of them are still doubting it. Our people are really, really strange indeed. But we are here to preach the gospel of heaven, the gospel of the restoration of the kingdom of God as prayed by Yeshua. But above all, I must say happy Easter to those of you who are celebrating today, because people's faith is a very personal business. Anybody is free to worship whoever and whatever they wish to worship. But what concerns me the most is that those of them that brought us Easter, those of them that brought us the European version of the knowledge of God through Christianity, are the ones supporting the Fulanis to kill us. So I'm a bit confused. So you have to forgive me if I'm not entirely enthusiastic about Easter celebrations. Because the people that told us about Easter, about resurrection of Jesus Christ on the third day after he was crucified, they are the same people working with Mohammedans in the north to kill us. They are the same people that when Christians are slaughtered and killed, they say nothing. Therefore, you will permit me if I'm a little bit circumspect about this very day. But all the same, I wish each and every one of you that have celebrated so far a very happy Easter, and to those of you who are celebrating in the Americas, I believe, because it is their morning right now in places like California. I say happy Easter to each and every one of you. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the largest mass movement on the face of this very earth, IPOB, the children of the light, those who are directly descended from heaven itself. I am the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, and if not by the grace of God, we couldn't be where we are today. Therefore, I state unequivocally that by the very special grace of the Most High Elohim, a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra, and as I welcome you, please try to welcome other people as well. It is very, very important that you also welcome people regardless of where you are. The enemies will try to suppress what we are doing, but they will continue to fail as they have failed in the past. Before we go any further, as it is normal with us here and as a routine, we are the original children of God. That is why nobody can tell me anything about Elohim in heaven, because we bear his name, because my Redeemer liveth. That is my name. Nnamdi means my Redeemer. God Almighty in heaven liveth. And as long as he's alive, Biafra must come. We must pray this evening from where I am broadcasting from. For some of you, it may be early in the morning. Even some people are watching all the way from Melbourne in Australia. Those of them who have joined on Instagram. A lot of you are on Instagram. It is Mazi Iyke _official. You know that dash you put on at the bottom. Mazi Iyke _official. We are there, and a lot of people are watching us. We are also on Facebook. It's just simply Mazi Iyke. You may not know, it's a bit innocuous. It's not very visible, but if you look for it, you will find it. If you look for it, you will find it. We are live and direct. Even as I speak to you right now, some people are still doubting if that very page is official or not. Our people are amazing, and that is why I love them. Biafrans are a very exciting set of people, but they are amazing all the same. If they can sustain a mass movement of this magnitude, if they can sustain Eastern Security Network without help from any billionaire, any money bag, or any politician, they deserve our respect. That is why I do not play with IPOB, because they are a very special breed. We must pray. A very brief prayer we shall pray this evening, and I'll pray this prayer in the language of heaven itself. the language that Chukwukikabiyama created mankind in. Ezi onye nwanyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ ime ihe niile. Onye anyị na-agọzi aha nsọ ya mgbe niile, onye anyị na-aja mma wee na-eto wee na-akpụ isi ala nye. N'ihi na enweghị chi ọzọ ma ọ bụghị naanị gị. Ọbụla dị ya were esi ọgbọrọ n'ụwa. Ọ sị na mkpụrụ obi ya onwe ya ka were nyefee n'aka nsọ nke gị nna nke ebere. Igosipụta na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ ọkaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ mmalite na ọgwụgwụ isi iyi nke ndụ. Chineke nna nke ụmụ ogbenye. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị. Onye ike niile nọ n'ọbadara aka ya. Onye okwu ya niile bụ ye na amen. Onye ihe niile o kwuru ga-adịrị na mmezu. Ọ bụ eji ama ka anyị na-aja gị, otuto ka anyị na-eto gị, nsọpụrụ ka anyị na-asọpụrụ gị. Onye dị eluigwe maka elu ụwa. N'ihi na ilekwa ọlụ aka gị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi, ọbịa ka mbara igwe na-egosi. Anyị wee na-arịọ mmeso ọma gị n'ime ndụ anyị. Ịma mma gị, ebere gị, mgbaghara mmehie. N'ihi na anyị onwe anyị bụ anụkpa ahụ. O nweghị ihe ọ bụla na-eku ume n'ụwa na-anaghị eme mmehie wee megide gị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi. Ma ọ bụghị isi n'okwu ọnụ, ọ bụrụ n'echiche. Ma ọ bụghị n'echiche, ọ bụrụ n'akparamagwa. Anyị wee n'ihi na anyị onwe anyị bụ anụkpa ahụ. O nweghị ihe ọ bụla na-eku ume n'ụwa na-anaghị eme mmehie wee megide gị nna nke ebere dị ngọzi. Ma ọ bụghị isi n'okwu ọnụ, ọ bụrụ n'echiche. Ma ọ bụghị n'echiche, ọ bụrụ n'akparamagwa. Anyị wee na-arịọ gị
no enemy can stop what Chukwukike has done. We believe in the name of Chukwukike. Chukwukasiyaniye. No one can battle with Chukwukikabiyama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwukikabiyama.
Whether the enemy's life is or not, we are going home
by the name of
Chukwukikabiyama. We are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not,
whether the enemy's life is or not,
freedom.
we are going
Freedom in the name of
Chukwukikabiyama. We are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwukikabiyama.
We are going.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of
Chukwukasiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about us raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, Mr. Right. Your people are working nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our
Radio
freedom.
Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke. I hail from Nnewi, province of Biafra land. We're broadcasting live this morning from Houston, Texas. Say, oh, stay tuned, don't go away. Let our leader Mazi Iyke, we call upon him to lead us in prayer. Let us all bow our heads and pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration. Wherever you are, I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it, because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwukika Abiyama himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself. You decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee. We will continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, oh Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, and you will bless me, and you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Ise, Ise, Ise.
Long live Mazi Iyke. Long live Ipob. Long live. My name is Osita Molobo. God bless our people. God will grant us our request. Very soon we shall be free. By the name of Chukwukika Abiyama.
The enemy's blessings are not. We are going home.
By the name of
Chukwukika Abiyama, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not.
Whether the enemy's likes it or not.
Freedom,
We are going
freedom in the name of
by the name of Chukwukika Abiyama.
cast out what you put, Ike,
We are going.
we believe in the name of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
Name of Chukwu,
oh,
we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not.
Whether the enemy's blessings or not,
Freedom,
we are going.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu Ike has got.
Enemy's blessings or not, we are going.
We believe in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Asiyanile. No one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwuki Kabiama.
Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
The name of Chukwu,
oh,
we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not.
Whether the enemy's blessings or not,
Freedom,
we are going.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwuokike Abiama is with us. We did it because Chukwuokike Abiama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am on Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
All right, one more time I say good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, depending on wherever you're domiciled in the world. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Ike Peters. We're broadcasting live this morning. We're live in Houston, Texas. So give us, when the lines are open, but before then we're going to have some trending news. There's so much news out there, but we're going to pick up the ones that we think is very relevant to what we are doing. This is Radio Biafra. It says here, it says Southeast killings. We are hiding our faces in shame. You know who said that, right? Dave Umahi. These are the people that think that they are going to become president in 2023. They're sacrificing their people. They are holding their hands, and everything that is happening in the Southeast today, it's a plan. Our leader have said it before. Keep saying it. Keep shouting on it. We the followers, we the Canonites, we know all these things. It's not a surprise for us. We're ready for it. Those of you who are late in coming into what we are saying, welcome to this society. Welcome to the club. Because you can hide all you want, you can pretend all you want, you can think that there's something happening. You know something is happening to our own people. It's not, they don't know the difference. The Fulani man, when he comes in to kill, doesn't really care where you come from. Chops off your head, and that's what they know how to do, how to kill. Because that's what they have been trained to do. You know, people that wake up every day and then they go to butcher the animal. So killing for them, even the animals that they are butchering, they have more regards for the animal than you. So let me read what it says here. It says, Ebonyi State Governor and Chairman, Southeast Governors Forum, David Umahi, on Sunday said that governors of the region were currently hiding their faces in shame. Why? You have to pay. You made a promise, you made a sacrifice, wanted to be governor. They gave it to you because you're going to kill your people. So you are fulfilling your promise. Forget about all these crocodile tears. That's not going to work. Umahi, seated at the headsman, or stated that the headsmen, the Southeast governors, fought hard to protect, were the ones killing the people. This is funny, but it's not funny, honestly. The governor made these remarks in Abakaliki, the state capital, when Vice President Yemi Osibanjo paid a condolence visit to the state on Sunday. Condolence visit. Did you bring the people that killed them to friction? Did you bring back the lives of those that they were slaughtered? Let's stop all this nonsense hypocrisy. Osibanjo, did you ask them, when have they ever chased the people? You know, they come and kill and then they disappear, then the police shows up. They think they are dealing with fools. You will all pay for it. We are equal to it. The Biafrans are ready. We are very, very ready. Keep coming. We are dragging you down. We had 200 men are coming, 200 only in the whole of 200 million people, and you bring in only 200. Well, those are the sacrificial lambs. They're not going to go back to where they come from, definitely. Umahi said, even when the killings happened, very unprovoked killings, some people said they gave the governors of Ebonyi State 21 days to resign. Why 21 days? You don't need 21 days. You just need to get out of that place because you are worthless and useless and hopeless. Why would anybody want to waste time with 21 days? It's not giving 21 days. They should put your head among those that they have died. They should die with them. They should slaughter you also as a revenge because you guys are useless and worthless. If not for that, we have a leader who is very considerate, who has a way of doing his own thing. You guys shouldn't be alive. That is the truth. 21 days to resign. We have been called all kinds of names, and we feel ashamed that the same people we fought for day and night as governors and leaders of Southeast to ensure the oneness of this country. Keep on trying to put it one. Put it together. You will succeed. Ebonyi State, and they were asked to leave, and they left, and we were slaughtered and killed. What face do we have then to face our people? We feel ashamed, so ashamed to face our people. When this thing happened, Your Excellency, there was going to be very violent retaliation. But I thank God for the leaders of this state. I thank God for CAN. What's CAN? The youths and the traditional rulers. We immediately called for a stakeholders meeting and reached an agreement and said, for the interests of this country, get out of here. There should be no retaliation. But we are happy that you, Osibanjo, have a document that has been given to you. They want a document. They are killing you. You are writing papers and documents. Keep on writing documents. These guys should just come down on your knees, all of you governors. and call Nnamdi Kanu to help you. Beg down on your knees and beg him to come to your help, to your aid. Because you guys are not going anywhere and you know it. Look at you. Even on the Facebook today, I saw the Supreme Court governor crying. He never begin cry. He's the beginning. You people think you can turn against the children of God. It's never going to happen. You will not succeed. I'm happy you're alive. Nobody's going to kill you guys. You're going to sit down there and suffer. I'm going to sit down there and see what you've done to yourself. It is time all of you should go down on your knees. That doesn't include you, the Supreme Governor, because your own is a different ball game. You just came out of nowhere. You're a complete stooge. And you know one funny thing? These people, they say you are intellectuals, intellectuals. You are thinking, you think very much. You're very smart guys. And you think that when you kill your own people, you're going to go to the north to live? Are you going to live with the Fulani people? Take example for what happened to Sarawiwa. When he called Sani Abacha, his friend, to save him. And what he told him, you betrayed your own people and they left you. You think I'm going to leave you? Kill the idiot. And that's what happened. Not happy that he died, but that's the truth. The truth has to be told. People say we abuse, we curse, we do this. No, we are telling the truth. Just tell the truth. The truth is very painful. Not being able to say truth is bitter. It's very, very bitter. It's a quinine. It's something that you cannot pass through your truth very easily. But it has to be said. There's no way we are going to discard the truth because it's painful. No, you have to say it. The pain comes but once. Once you take the pain, that's it. We are used to it. People say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu and his followers, they are very abusive, they're very insultive, they this, they that. It's okay. We're not insulting anybody. We're just telling you the truth. And truth sounds like an insult. When somebody says, don't be silly, maybe because you're stupid and foolish, and the person advises you to stop being foolish and stupid, you take it as an insult. It is not an insult, it's just an advice. Most of the things that our leader has been saying is an advice, and the whole thing is coming to fruitful. We're seeing the whole thing that he's been saying happening today. If you had listened and stopped carrying your shoulder too high above your head, our shoulder is supposed to still be our head, but when you carry your shoulder above your head, something is very wrong with you. Let me keep reading this. We are not saying it shouldn't be investigated, but that document is information that came from the phone of the murderers, and that what the community printed out and handed over to you. We demand a proper investigation. Hey, politicians, you people you make me laugh. Honestly, you people, one thing with you guys, like I said, you always carry your shoulder above your head. You think you're so important. You think you know it all. The people are talking to you are fools. And then when what kind of names haven't they called us? Somebody yesterday on the program called in to say, don't try to make it look like IPOB. Anytime you call IPOB, you call the gunmen, because the people will think that we are the gunmen. It doesn't matter. Do you care what they think? Why should anybody care about what they think? They have called you all kinds of names. What haven't they called? I've lost friends because I'm talking on Radio Biafra. Who cares? But they are all coming back. They stop talking to me after a while. They start calling me. So what's the point? Because we are always right. We are always right, no matter what they do. They can abuse, curse, say whatever they want to say. We don't care. I lost a friend on Facebook. Do you know why? The person had written something. He said, it is time we honor the guy who died, who burned himself for the United Nations, because the Igbo people should honor him. Then I wrote back, I said, he didn't die for Igbo people, he died for Biafra. Why don't you call that name? The man died for Biafra. Do you have problem with semantics? No, I have no problem. I have problem with lying. That's why I have the problem. My problem lies in when you see the truth and you don't say it the way it is. That's the problem I have. You write something that is good, okay. So say it the way it should be. Don't say, oh, he died for Igbo. He never died for Igbo. He probably didn't know who Igbo was. He died for Biafra. For the Biafran children that were dying or starving. So because you don't want to say Biafra so that it wouldn't be that you are part of us, but all of you will come down on your knees. God knows that. Very soon, we are all seeing it. It's affecting everybody. Every nook and corner of Biafra land, everybody's suffering it. So what is the blame? Nobody's blaming Nnamdi Kanu anymore. A lot of them are not anymore. Because what will you say now? I saw some ragtag people that were standing in front of the embassy in Abuja protesting that our leader, they telling that tiny woman that they should deport our leader. Who cares? Who cares? Who tells you that you can deport? Deport him to where? He's a citizen of the world. Nnamdi Kanu was citizen of Wanine. When he a mayor. When he a man watching because he has to finish his job. He's here for a job and he's doing the job very well. You guys can embarrass and fool yourselves. They don't even have a home. They are pitching around. The truth will come. We are not after you guys yet because we're not important. Umahi said 3 communities of Ebiago, Ebiago, Egedege, and Amizu in the Ishiago Council area, second, and the Efum community in the Uhuaku local government area of the state needed the sum of 5 billion. That's all they're talking about. You kill somebody and they need money from you to. You think that when you appease them, when you ask for money, your own money, the money they steal from your land, then you beg for it. Somebody comes in, our leader described it very well. He comes and steals 5 million from you and then goes back and comes back and gives you 200 naira and you say, okay, he's a good man. We should think. You should think. The so-called, you guys can make a U-turn. It's not too late. Because every day you delay, it's getting later. You are going to see, this is, burning down the police station and releasing prisoners is not even the beginning. We are not even there yet. This is just the beginning. It's preamble. Something I call in children's show, I call it supporting film. You are watching the supporting. The main movie never starts. When the real movie will start. Okay, let me round this up. But it is also annoying that headsmen in other parts of the state are being asked to quit because they want to attack again. This is one attack that must not be attempted. This is because as the chief security officer, I am to report to the federal government. I may also not be able to control it. You are not chief security. You are just chief security of the zoo, of the people that paid to put you there. For you to be the governor, you have to sign that you're going to protect the people that are calling to kill your people. Nah, he can't work audio. You sign, it's me going outside. You sign with an enemy to come in and kill my family, my children, my wife and my kids. That's exactly what you people have done. You don't think about it. All you are thinking about is that color, that money. Oh, my God, overwhelm. They said money is the root of all evil. That's exactly what they're saying when they say that. It has so much power and so much influence. And all prayer should be, God, please protect me from this. Because that is what is keeping our leader. If he was like you, we could have been sold out. But God chooses his own and said, you know what? I am giving you the power to discern, the power to protect. God can give you power, but it depends on what you're going to use the power for. You might decide to push it aside. Today, all of you guys, are you happy? Just look at the way they're slaughtering your own kids. Slaughtering your own family. You think your children are overseas. Do you think a family ends with you and your children? No. You're crazy. Those your children, where are they going to live? With my children? When they know that your own father, your grandfather was the result of my own ancestors being wiped out? You think they're going to live with them? You are just a fool. Simply an idiot. Somebody who has no brain at all. That's why you're thinking like that. No man is an island. That's the way it is said. No man can live in this world alone. So, Dave Umahi and the rest of you, the so-called governors, the so-called governors of the southeast of Biafra land, governors, southeast, all the governors in Biafra land, they should wake up and be responsible and think like normal people, because they are not thinking. They are not thinking at all. They are just thinking about what will get into their what. Anyway, I probably think that this is money that they've already taken, and they don't know how to get back at it. There's no way out. You have to suffer for what you have done. But our people, when we descend, when we come, the ultimatum is being given. No soldier in our street, no police checkpoint in our street. We are out there to see what's going to happen, and we are watching. Our leader has made the declaration, and when they say the dragon flag has gone up, most of us, including me, never knew what that meant until we listened to our leader. So there's a meeting coming up on the 9th, on the 9th, April 9th, 7 p.m. Biafra land time is between our leader, Biafra, and the Ambazonians. The leader of Ambazonia and our leader will be on air together on April the 9th, at 7 p.m. Biafra land time. Keep that date in mind. On the 9th, that's a Friday, you're going to have a joint broadcast, interactive, on Radio Biafra Central. Our time there, time will be 7 p.m. Biafra land time. Our leader, Mazi Iyke, and the leader of the Ambazonians will be on air. Make sure that you stay tuned, because the information that is coming is going to be something very, very, that I think each and every one of us will want to take part in. So let me keep reading. I have one more news here to read about something that just happened. It's updated. Gunmen attacks Imo Police Headquarters prison, sets over 1,500 inmates free. Of course, nobody is supposed to be in jail, because if they kill Fulani headsmen and the so-called bandits, they give them the baptismal name, is bandits. They say you have to change your name. The real name is Fulani headsmen, but their baptismal name is bandits. If they can go out there and kill and maim and murder and rape women and children, and they give them amnesty and send them overseas to go and study. So why should anybody be in jail? These are worse criminals that they don't put them in prison. They are free. So prison, there's no need for anybody being there, because those people there did exactly even lighter things. They didn't even commit hideous crime like the idiots that parade themselves as Fulani headsmen. So why should they be prison? Many more prisons going to be breaking up. There's no doubt about it. Let them come out free in Biafra land. So if they do anything, we, the Biafrans, are the ones that are going to jail them, because we're going to be real. We're going to be real with them. We're going to try them like normal people and make sure that we uphold justice. Not just taking somebody because probably he has no money. You go dump him in there. Our leader was in jail in Abuja. He saw some people that were there that their family had even forgotten. That even the police denied that they were not in their custody until our leader went to jail and saw them inside the prison. Can you imagine how many people that are in jail, quote and unquote, in the zoo or jailed? Go and find out most of them didn't do what they were jailed for. Some have not even gone through trial. They just take people from the street, put them in prison, and that's it. And we have the so-called judges and magistrates, they all sit down there and say nothing. Useless and hopeless society. I've never seen a society like that. I said it, this was about 10, 15 years ago. I went back to my community, the village. They had an issue. There was an issue that took them to court in Umuahia. In fact, they had to go all the way from Newi to Umuahia to the court. And the community, the elders of the community, there's somebody, and I don't want to mention his name, they know this story if they're listening to it very closely. They know I'm telling the truth. Somebody in the community took the elders to court. He has money, so he has money that he stole from them. It's their money because he was the one keeping their money. And then he took their money and they went to court. I was there. I went there to see what's going on. And lo and behold, the judge said he's locking up the elders in prison. This was in Umuahia, not mixing words. I can even describe the magistrate if you want. He said he's going to detain them and put them in prison. And I'm like, so can't they be bailed? Because some of these are very old people. Most of them are 70-something years and above. And they said, no, he's going to remand them in custody. And they took them to custody. And the people that I followed to say, you know something, the man wants us to give him some money and all the rest of them. I said, magistrate wants you to give him money? He said, yes. He said, you're not here. You come from there. You don't know how we work over here. I said, actually, I want to see this myself. And eventually, they decided they were going to meet the magistrate somewhere. He had an appointment with them. I followed them. I followed them in that appointment. My driver, me, and three others. We went there to a secluded club. It's a bar. It's like a drinking place. It's secluded. It's in the forest area. You know, the area was the scene was quite beautiful, but it's a little bar that is there. And we went in there, we sat down, and we ordered some drinks. We were drinking something, and then we saw him coming. The magistrate came in a small car, parked his car, came into the community where we were sitting, and I was just sitting there. I folded my hand. I wasn't taking part in what they were saying. They were discussing with him. They brought out the money, and they gave him. Lo and behold, he counted the money and put it in his shirt pocket. I said, oh my God, this country is over. This was about 15 years ago. So when people say, I do what I do because I have lost hope in that place. Because if a magistrate, and lo and behold, there and then, the next morning, all of them were let go. He took the money, put it in his pocket, and ordered them to let them go. They all left. And the community was rejoicing. Everybody was jumping up that, they have been released. You don't know how things like that happen. When it happens to people like me, I get so confused. Not that I get confused, but, it's better you hear something than that you saw it physically. The man himself that took the money and put it in his pocket, he didn't even give a hoot who I was. I wasn't talking. I was just sitting down there watching. So that is the kind of people that you see in prison. Most of them, they have done nothing. So breaking the prison and getting them loose is the best thing that they have done for them. Let them go out there and mind their life, because there is no justice. There's no law, nothing. The people will sit down there. You will see it in your eyes. Somebody is claiming to be a judge. I've been to court. A judge sits down and says, you know something? He was lecturing the court now. He's like, after the judge, there's nobody else. That God, after God is the judge. And he is there jailing innocent people. Will God do that? He will sit down there and tell us a story that appointment of a judge, that after God, the next person is a judge. Not a Nigerian judge. Not a Nigerian judge. This idiot is sitting down there and jailing people. Innocent people. Sending them to prison for whatever flimsy. Police will bring you in. In fact, I have seen somebody in jail. Somebody have been in jail for 14, 20 something days. The man that took them to court won't even show up. And the judge will not open up the mouth and say, you know what? Put that man in jail. Because if you bring somebody to court and you don't want to come and defend, you should be in prison. The same thing. It happens. It's been happening. IPOB is prescribed. Yes. Okay. You went to court. You took permission to. Has the case been tried? No. All these people will die. In our lifetime, we're going to see them die. See all of them. We're going to destroy this, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. There is nothing anybody can do about it. If you have not seen enough, I have. I'm old enough to have seen. Unfortunately, the funny thing about this whole thing is that I live in the United States. But I see what is going on there. I go there. When I go. In fact, when I travel, anytime I go home, I travel to Biafra land. I never end up in Lagos. I don't even have. Maybe if I stay in Lagos just overnight in a hotel and I'm back. I stay in the village, in the community, and I see what happens there. People can sit down here and raise their shoulder above their head and think they know anything. They don't know anything. They don't. All they are talking about, all this union you are forming, organizing this and that, it's all the money that's going in your pocket. That's what they are talking about. They know nothing about the community. Absolutely nothing. I'm telling you the truth. That's why when they nominate them, they put them there, they make all the noise, they put them in the office, and that is the end of it. They are killing you, they won't say anything. They know what is right. Because the truth is that they don't even know what's up. They have no idea of what is happening in the community. None of them has. They sit down maybe in a bar and they drink and then they talk about a few things here and there. No, you've not gone into the grassroots. You don't really know anything. So what we are saying is that all these things are the things that we're going to clean up. There's no doubt about it. Many people are now beginning to think. They are forced to think, not that they want to think. Somebody called me and was saying, these governors are now supporting what we're doing. I said, what do you mean they are supporting what we're doing? I don't want to hear things like that. They what supporting what? Do they have a choice? Do they really have a choice? That's the point. They don't support what we are saying is that when the going is hard, all these little guys that are contributing their money left, right, and center, and those are the real people. Not when you sit down there and then you don't know what to do. Then you come and talk about you are not even a member of IPOB. You don't know where the money is coming from. Maybe you throw in some little money here and there, and that makes you a big person. People are just fooling yourselves. We have been doing Biafra, we have been doing it, and we are going to keep doing it. We are not going to stop. Whether you want to join, you don't want to join, that's your problem. You want to join with 1 foot here and 1 foot there because you don't know what will happen tomorrow, that's your problem. That's yours. It has nothing to do with us. We are IPOB. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. We have been here. We are here to actualize our freedom, and that is what we are doing, being led by our leader, Mazi Iyke. He's the man in the forefront, and we are following him behind. If you think that the journey is too convoluted for you, well, step aside, because he said it from the beginning that it's not going to be easy. He called it the last miracle. And you know what miracle means? For those of you that go to church, dictionary miracle, something that has never happened before, that defies something that defies natural things. It's a miracle, isn't it? I call it magic. He's performing the magic, and we're seeing it happening. You can hate a word because of the negativity that is attached to a particular word, but hey, miracle, magic, what's the difference? For me, it's the same thing. And somebody say, I will say this is magic. Say, no, it's not magic, it's miracle. Okay, so does it change the action? Does it change what has happened? No. What has happened, and the way we're going to take it is the way it is. They break out of prison, they went to prison, they break the prison, and 1,500 innocent men, because that's what I call them. They didn't do anything. All of them were just put in there because they were not able to provide the money that the judge will need. And let me read it. Let's see. I think they didn't write anything on this one. They just showed the video. Let's read something about this. However, this story has been trending. They say oh boy. All right, this blogging thing. Sometimes the adverts takes over. The attackers raised the Imo Police State Command headquarters, situated in Owerri, and burnt almost all the vehicles parked at the command headquarters. It says they free of all suspected in almost the calls at the State Commercial Investigative Department of the Police Command. All right, the story is that they went in there, they freed the inmates, they burnt down the vehicles that they have there, and there's nothing wrong with what they did as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying that this is the opinion of the IPOB. This is my own opinion. They have the right to do what they think is good for them, and the people that they locked up there didn't do anything. So it's anarchy. That's what we call it. It's anarchy breeding everywhere, and it will continue regardless of what they do, because we know that until they let us go, there will be no peace. Until Biafrans are free to go, there will be no peace in the zoo. It's guaranteed. They will keep on having this problem until the day they tell us to pack our things and leave. And that day is very, very imminent. It's very, very close by. There's nothing anybody can do to stop what we are doing. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're going to have some conversations later on this program. And if you want to call, please don't forget that one of the numbers have changed. The number on the WhatsApp line has changed. It's 845 344-7984. I repeat, the WhatsApp line that used to be the 570 number has changed. The new number is 845-344-7984. But the other numbers remain. The straight line is 646-920-4541. And principal officer's line is working perfectly well too. It's 929-406-9953. I repeat, +1 929-406-9953. You can also call me on Signal or on Skype at 845-283-9665. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Call us. The line is open for you. You can make your call if you want to.
We are free, reign of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Oh, it's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much.
Call on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon to you, Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwu Kikabiyama, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Sugo, and I am calling from my location. Mazi, you see, these truths that we promise all the evil people that they will say it. Let me say something. For those of you, and including the chief order giver called IG of police or the police watch in Imo State, that is saying that Ipob is behind the invasion yesterday at Imo State, and they must fish the perpetrators out. I want to ask that useless man a question. The Fulani jihadist herdsmen that massacre innocent people at Ebonyi State and the Enugu Nsukka, have you sent police officers to go and fish them out? See the reason why Nigeria must be destroyed. This is the reason. I see no reason why a particular tribe in Nigeria called themselves Fulani. The whole security outfit or security officers in Nigeria are supporting them to kill innocent people. Fulani kill innocent people in Ebonyi State. They kill at Nsukka almost same day. You have never sent your men to go and find out. Listen, for your information, the people that went and break up a prison, they did a very wonderful work to the prisoners. Like one of our brothers said, Mazi Iyke, he said, Paul and Silas was at a prison. They are inside prison, praying to the Almighty God to save them. And I say, Chukwu must surely do it because he have done it before. He delivered them at the period of Easter. Say, go, sin no more. Let me tell all of you, these people, they did good things to a particular people that was caged. The Zoo News, what they are giving out as their news this morning, they say 1,800, and it simply means that the people that came out of that prison is up to 2,000 people. Before the zoo will tell you that amount of people, they will mention 1,200 or 1,800.
And this is from one prison, right?
Yes. Zoo, people were lamenting this morning. Say, as the zoo give that amount, 1,800, and it simply means that the people that came out of that prison, they are up to 2,000 plus.
Oh, wow.
You catch innocent people. Okay, let me use a Enugu prison. There is innocent Keke man that is inside that prison. What did these people do? Mazi, you know when I reported about it, that they say that from 9 o'clock, any Keke they see at the road, they will arrest, and both the Keke and the passenger will go to prison. Do you know that these people are packing innocent people since that day? They are packing our youth, catching them in Opak here in Enugu. That is, when you go to all the whole prison in our land, that is where our youth, innocent people, you will see them there. Some have been there since 2017. As I'm telling you, I know some of them that was there since 2017. What did these people do? Okay, let me say, the people that you are arresting since last Monday, what did these people commit? Because you caught them at the road when they were coming back to their different places in which they go. Some are coming back from work. You catch them inside Keke. It is a crime because you see all this evil that all of people are planting. You must repeat. I am telling all of you to do know this. If you like, die. Your children will repeat. I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader Mazi Iyke, the most honest person in this generation. That is a simple truth. Mazi, thank you so much.
There will. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Please turn down your radio.
Mazi, good morning.
There will.
Yes, good morning. Yes, can you hear me now?
Welcome to the program, sir. Go ahead. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, my name is Mazi Iyke. I'm calling from Germany. Just to add to what the last caller said, the last report concerning the prison capacity, official capacity of the prison, where it was supposed to be about, is designed for about 540 officially. We heard that the people that escaped are about close to 2,000. So you can imagine how many of our brothers that have been, overcrowded, have, over 2,000 people in a prison meant for 540 people or 40 inmates.
Wow. That's why I asked, was it one prison, 1,800 people from one jail?
Yes. Then secondly, the other thing I wanted to talk about was I listened to Mazi's broadcast yesterday, interview yesterday with the journal. I don't know if would I call her a journalist. I don't really know what to say. I found it really. I understand that as a journalist, you might not want to ask friendly questions all the time. You might want to ask stimulating questions to educate probably Africans that are non-Biafrans in other countries, and to understand what Biafra means for Africa, to educate our African brothers. This was our thinking, but it was really shocking to see that, the journalist was really, if she called herself a journalist, but the lady was really very, very unprofessional. Really unprofessional. Really, I mean, it was just so blatant and clear, in her mannerisms, in her questioning, in her, condescending manner and questions. It was really, I felt she was trying to belittle the cause. This was the message she was passing across us. So it's just a suggestion that please, our people should not take her serious. It appeared like she was trying to get her likes and views up, or maybe she was doing it for Facebook likes or whatever. This is a serious cause. Lives are at stake. This is not for somebody to just, belittle this kind of cause. So this was what I wanted to just chip in. So thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. I did listen to it yesterday, but she was not really making sense as far as I was concerned. So I didn't want to bother
honestly.
Yeah. All right. Let me take another call. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on. Is it on WhatsApp? Yeah, you're on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. My name is Ifeanyi. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Well, I'm in your city, my brother. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Just to say welcome to Houston.
Thank you, sir.
I had you come for Amugo.
Yes, I did. So it's okay.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
We are here, Gidigba.
Yes.
Welcome to Houston. Welcome for Amugo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank God for our Wadian.
Yes.
Thank God for him that came to this world. Mazi, another thing I want to say is that I saw yesterday on the news where the governor of Zamfara State said they have been paying the bandits for 80 years. They have been paying them for 80 years, 900 million.
Okay.
Yes, the bandits are still, rampaging everywhere. They have been paying them for 8 good years. 8 good years, they have been paying them 900 million. That's what they have spent for these bandits. And now, the IG of police coming out to say that IPOD, ESN is responsible for what happened at the Were. But anytime, like our brother said, anytime something happens, the Nigerian army, Nigerian police, security, everywhere, they won't come out. Nobody will come out to condemn or say anything about it. And mostly in our past, eastern side, nobody will say anything. Even the politicians in our land, nobody will say anything. See what happened at Enugu or Ebonyi State. None of the politicians have opened mouth and said something about it. Rather, they will be running around campaigning for their next election. But I wish that the election will not hold. None of them will say anything. The blood is not flowing in the body of our people. It's water. And the blood is flowing in their body. Let me leave it this way. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here. I have a call coming in on Signal. Call on Signal. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Iyke, Dr. Iyke, let me call let me follow the advice of our brother.
Yeah,
I have been.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Don't kill us. Sometimes we tend to forget. It will master us. Dr. Iyke, good afternoon once again. My name is Sojak. I'm calling from Lagos. I just want to add my voice.
There we go. Ahead.
First of all, talking about the interviewer that interviewed our leader yesterday, she's biased in her interview. I don't know the coloration anybody want to paint it, because there are pertinent questions you have to ask. What are the pertinent questions? What really is the cause of this agitation? These are some of the questions you should ask. And secondly, what do we do for everlasting peace? Not you begin to ask our leader. They say your members say you are spending money. Which member? You member of IPOB? A journalist asking your member say you are spending your money. Are you a member of IPOB? Is your father an IPOB member? He say alleged. Are you okay? Did any of IPOB? You don't have any evidence to say a member of IPOB is saying. What are you talking? What nonsense are you talking? Aside there, you began to ask our leader, why are you outside? Even though our leader is not outside, are you not feeling the presence of what IPOB is doing? So some people will just leave what they want to ask. They don't be. I don't just know what is wrong with Africa. And our leader is trying to enlighten you. You want to jump the gun. Nigeria is not a nation. Because there are things that make up a nation before you begin to say this place is a nation. That a white man crafted this and say it's Nigeria, you this happened, does not make it a nation in actual sense. And that is what he's trying to let you know. And they are jumping up and down because you are privileged to have a leader on your show. Because anybody that have a leader, automatically you both, in fact, your traffic increased tremendously. That is just the truth. And it will come to a time, any journalist that is not doing well, when our leader want to go, we will beg our leader not to go and grant such people interview, because we will not bear it. Because some of us feel like snapping that woman if she's close, she was close to us. Now, having said that, it's always Fulani agenda and their way. The IG that have passed a retirement age that is still in service is coming to allege that ESN IPOB is responsible for the attack. What a shameful people. Under 24 hours, you have been able to finish investigation and come to the conclusion
because
that it was...
the killers had a signboard on their chests.
I'm coming.
IPOB.
Exactly, we are coming. Because they are the people that will consider that conclusion. The same thing they did in Ozobolo massacre, when they up with kangaroo statement that it was the drug baron that killed our people in the church. Yes. You see, but our people were killed in Ebonyi State. Over weeks now, they have not been able to, their investigation have not revealed the people that killed them.
No.
So many killing that has taken place. Fulani people killing our people. They have not been able to finish their investigation. Lekki Tollgate, till today, 6 months down the line, they are still investigating, even to the point of denying. Now, within 24 hours, you come up with a statement that it was a ESN IPOB. What a shameful thing. In fact, I learned that 34 artillery Obi in Zebarak is under fire. So when the government finish with Obi in Zebarak, you also come and say it is IPOB. Hey, the other one, maybe you will say they come in the night. I learned that this one now, they come in the daytime. So when they finish, you people should pack and go, because that thing you people want, you people will get it too.
Yeah, no.
God just sent the unknown gunmen. In fact, like somebody was saying in a video, social media yesterday or thereabout, he said, this Southeast governor that are hobnobbing with these slave masters, they are yet to see something. They have not yet seen something. They are just thinking that all these things are a joke. Was it not yesterday or thereabout? Okay, so quickly run and impose curfew and come and make it. Any babos hit the street yesterday. And our people are angry. And you people are aggravating the people the more. You don't know what to do. You have got to sign memorandum of understanding. You better resign, because you know what? You just have grace now. Everybody will see your foolishness, so that when we will slaughter you. Everybody will know that it is justifiable to slaughter you, because you are going to be the he God. You have given these people our land, just like Omar he is confessing after shattering the Janjaweed in our land, gave them our land. They turn back to kill our people, attacking us on a daily basis. When I'm going to the G and other African nations where they have Fulani, and bring them in and to be killing our people. Army will come and give them support. Police will come and give them support. They have been killing our people. Aba massacre. All people, which one do you talk? What pitch in Aba, they pour acid. You see the other ones, they put inside mud. Which one do you say? How many of you have been able to open your mouth and shout that this day will come? That was how they did and radicalize Boko Haram. This day will surely come. None of you believe it. Say they will come. They are causing the death of IPOB. They are killing them one after the other. We kept on warning you people that this day will come. You never believe. Now we have AK-47. God again sent unknown gunmen on the other side. Oh, God will bless the unknown gunmen. You never seen anything, If you wear security uniform and they catch you, you're a goner. That's right. Somebody yesterday was chatting me. He said he doesn't like what I was posting online. I said, Mr. Man, do you have issue with what I post? He said, those people they are killing. They are Biafran brothers. I don't see oh boy, go and meet the unknown government and tell them, if you have issue with, don't come to my inbox and inbox me. Because Nigeria Janjaweed have been killing our people all the while. What have you said? What have you been saying? Because you are in police carrying gun. If you stay there, they are doing what they are doing, or no government will kill you. That's so right. I just told you, stop coming to my inbox and talk nonsense, because you may have your freedom to express yourself. So in a nutshell, we will continue involved in the coronation center. If we attack you, The same way we will carry Iyke. So, but you people should be rest assured that all the checkpoints, you people must dismantle it at all costs, and you must give us Biafra. If not,
there will be no
this
peace.
Nigeria, Somalia will be better, far better than Nigeria.
There will. Thank you so much. All right. The story is very clear. Either give us Biafra and be peaceful, or don't give us Biafra. We don't have no time for all this nonsense. What we are saying is that we want our freedom, and freedom is what we are going to get regardless of what you think. Let's see, I have a call on straight line. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, my brother Mazi. My name is Marabuchi Shedrak, and I'm calling you right now from Ipob in Onitsha province of Biafra land. I want to say a very big thanks to you, Mazi, and also to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. May Chukwu Abiyama keep and protect you wherever you are. Mazi, actually, this issue of what happened in Imo State has been trending, and a lot of people are saying too many things, more especially here in Biafra land, some of the radio stations we have here. And one guy actually was anchoring a program and was talking about the policemen that are being killed. And he's trying to say that, these policemen are breadwinners of their family. And they are also, they have parents. So, he was talking as a moron they are. And when I got in there, I was asking the guy, I said, sir, please, this thing you are talking about now, is it because it has not affected the policemen? So all this while, all the people that are being killed, let's start from the issue of what happened at the head bridge on it, and also massacre. Are you trying to tell me that these guys, when they leave, before they left their home, they didn't tell their family, we are coming back, they didn't say bye-bye to them, they are not breadwinners of their own family? Because it is now police, all of you are complaining, you have the mouth to talk. That they are breadwinners of their family, they should stop killing them all. But when these guys are killing innocent people, everyone was quiet. No, it is not a sin, it's not a crime then. Police are killing innocent people who have not committed any crime. And all of you are quiet. Now, it has dawned on them. You know, the way our leader always say that the best way to treat police in Africa is to return their brutality with brutality. When you return their brutality with brutality, they will learn. So, now all of them are shouting, have you forgotten that these guys you are talking about are killing our own people? So they don't know that these people are killing their own 1-9. Now you are trying to tell us that their own 1-9. You know, the truth is that the thing has gone out of hand. It is not our making, because you can this a compiled anger that have been burning in people for a very long time. And of course, as it is exploding now, nobody is going to control it. So nobody should blame anybody. That's and right. For the Inspector General of Police, who is running his mouth, IPOB is responsible for. These people are confused people. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. The issue of Abakaliki is still there. They cannot investigate it. The bandits killing innocent people, rampaging and sacking communities in Niger State. They won't investigate it. Within 24 hours, they have concluded and come up that it is IPOB. Shame on all these people. But what we are saying is that our governors and the senators, they should open their mouth now and see what is going on, because the Northerners, their counterparts in the North, are protecting their own people. But here, they will say them go and kill us. They can no longer kill us and get away with it. That is our stand here. We have every right to defend ourselves, no matter what it takes. If after all of us, all of them, so anyway, if you take us to defend ourselves, we are going to defend ourselves. As simple as that. Those people that were released, we are innocent people. I happen to be a victim of it. I was just going down to Old Market Road. Police grabbed me and said, what did I do? I was those people who were women who were selling fruits. They are shouting, saying, they take me to on the police station, PCTS here. I know what I suffered before I got out of that place. So if I didn't get out there, then I'll be there, suffering for nothing, for a crime that I know nothing about. The same thing goes to all these people that you saw that ran away that yesterday. So most of our people are being packed there for not doing anything. So as the presenter of one radio station said that the people who came to release them said that Christ has risen. So go home, that you are free now. So let them go home because they are free now because Christ has risen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
There will. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. All right, we're taking calls here 646-920-4541. Have a call coming in. I think, I don't know, this person wants to be on the air. Just let me take one on Signal. Caller on Signal. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Iyke Peter. Hello, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Iyke Peters. Sorry, Dr. Iyke Peters. When I'm negro, I'm a deep also because of family.
I will not.
Of course, you are a brave soldier. If you want a creba, go to Imamre, you will stand there. That is the price of Omuko.
Okay.
Shalom, sir. Yakotwa, my brother, this is the time and the hour. There's no going back and there's no two ways about it. We have to get our freedom, whether by force or by fire.
That's right.
With no share, my brother. I'm calling from Malaysia, Daddy. You know, I listened to the interview granted by our leader, to that very lady, that woman. All the whole thing I saw there is that lady is complete a sabo journalist. That's what he said. All the question he was asking is sabo question. As if she has been listening to all the gossip from all the fallen idiots. Maybe you have listening to them, and they just give her all the question that she's going to ask our leader. Maybe she really prepared for it. Honestly, all the whole question was very aggressive. He was asking rubbish as if she didn't know, as if she can't do research, as if she's in Germany. But all the whole questions is negative. What he's asking is honestly. Well, I know our leader. Our leader is very peaceful and patient man. Or if it is me, what all the now by this time, everywhere. Honestly, it's so painful. The girl knows. It's just that even I saw the picture self with the Dangote and the Jupri or former Buhari. They even wear the same match, the same dress she wear is the same one Atiko. We are see she is Dangote daughter. Or she's even Buhari daughter in the picture that I saw. So I said, okay, no wonder. That is why. That is why. But no two ways about it. She has already fallen. She already show her unprofessionalism and in the stupid journalism she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
My last listening, this very janjaweed in our land. All this commissioner of police is saying they know what they are doing. These people know what they are doing. They just want to divert attention. Just want to, they think that they have bought the world. They have paid the media, everything. So they want to try to divert the attention as if the whole happening and the whole thing that is happening in the zoo, that is caused by IPOB, lead by our leader Nande Carlo. Yeah. That is the only thing they want to. That is the only thing they want to achieve.
Thank you.
They know what they are doing. They just want to divert that attention to the world to see that we are the people causing all the whole problem, not them, and to cover them. Is it today that Boko and all the Janjaweed terrorists and all the ATLs? So is it today haven't they been attacking police station army formation in the north? Have anybody heard about it? Cutting away ammunition and killing the Janjaweed soldiers and Eastern soldiers. Is it today? So why would this one not be the order of the day that is boiling everywhere in the southeast? It's the non-government, we don't know them. And the more you arrest innocent citizens, persecute them and kill them, is the more the non-government is increasing in number. It can't stop.
Thank you.
So let them get this in their tiny score. Thank you, Iyke Peter, and long live my leader, and Biafrans all over the world. Shalom.
Shalom. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541 and 845-344-7984 plus 1929-406-9953. You see, let me say something about this issue of the IG saying everything is Biafra, IPOB. I love it though. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I like it. I like it for one or other reason. At least we are giving a sleepless night. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. We are IPOB. That's what we are. We are not unknown gunmen. But if you say we are unknown gunmen, so be it. So what? What haven't you called us before? Why should unknown gunmen be a problem? I've been called a miscreant. I have been called an idiot. I've been called fulefu. I've been called people name. So adding unknown gunmen to it, it's just another name. Let's not worry about these people. And about the woman who was interviewing her leader. The point is that I don't even know why. It's like when I look at the whole thing, I'm like, how can our leader be talking to people like this? It should refer to us now. They are not even supposed to. I don't really know. To be honest with you, that's why I never spoke about it, because I tried to listen to it. I was like, who is this one? Are you crazy? And the PR arrangement, our leader can't go that level. Or can go to the level of talking to any of these idiots? We are all here under the Kanyawa money if one. Those are the people you can hand over to those who to take care of them. It's not our leader Mazi Nnamdi Only boost where Akwana. I've listened to it yesterday. I couldn't even go through. I said, my first question it's where is this one coming from? Whoever is making the arrangement for our leaders should be very careful in what he's doing, because we are not playing. All right. I have a call coming in. I can hear some kind of music playing somewhere in my ear. Who is that? All right, let me take this one. Signal. Call on Signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Our new dog. Good morning. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Mazi, I can understand why our leader grabbed that interview. Number one is from the section of this is an Africa. Our leader is a man of all. So I believe that he wanted to give chance to an African person to showcase what he had, but that lady failed.
And she's an idiot.
She's asking our leader, why is he not ashamed to stay in a white man's land and be telling them this, that the white man is white? Why should our leader be ashamed? What was the meaning of refugee? What is that is an English name, white man language. What is the meaning of exile? What was the meaning? What did they create that language for? If they knew that everybody will stay in his territory, what did they mean by refugee? What did they mean by displaced people? What did they mean by people that they call exile? When they created these languages, it is not you can't call somebody sitting in England now is a refugee or is a what do you call it again? Those names they give. So Mazi fall into that because he did not look at the picture or video or the news coming from the zoo in 2017 when they went to kill him in person. So this that is no. He should have stayed there. They will chop off his head. He become a history. By now, any name they give him, he could have been answered because he is no more to defend himself. You understand? If Mazi would have been a pastor by now, all of us would be jumping, flying on to be visiting him in his church. But because he chose to liberate his people, he's all of a sudden, even those who did not contribute a cent, they're now calling him a criminal. Mazi, look at the report from Frank Mba, supposing an Igbo man. Police spokesperson in a statement on Monday said, preliminary investigation have revealed that the attacker who came in their numbers with a sophisticated weapon, such as general propel machine gun, the GPMGS, general propel machine, a submachine gun, SMGs, AK-49 rifle rocket propelled general that's grenade, RPGs, improved explosive device, IEDs are members of proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Mazi Peters.
We agree. So what?
Mazi Peters, doctor, listen to me, sir. Something happened by 1 a.m., finish up by 3 a.m. No single T-shirt was left there. No identity card was left there. No single photo. No CCTV whatsoever. Then how did you able to certain both all this in the list? This from cable, this Nigeria cable, the cable news. The IG of police and his spokesperson Frank Mba listed everything. How did you know those things? How? I want to how? How? Tell the word, Frank Mba.
No, the people.
So you are standing there
the
watching.
People were wearing a badge that says IPOB.
Oh God in heaven. So yeah, you people know that all those things they came with all those weapons. You are there with your camera, you are there with your photo. You can is it the sound of all those things from the sound? You already recorded it. Or how this guy is in Abuja, but he can able to tell you exactly what happened in Owerri. Then that one with the commissioner, that Saraki of Fulanis in Imo State, the Tura ambassador. Is not telling I forwarded you his statement. He already read his statement. I sent it to you. His statement now, he's still aligned with the IG of police. Meaning these people know what they're doing. They know this guy in Imo State is the chief sponsor of unknown government. Because if you listen to Simon Ekpa yesterday, Simon explained better. About on 3rd of this month, they released a memo that is expecting something to happen, but somebody that knows those things, he could not be for security at all. People came to sing solidarity song for 30 minutes, sitting very close to the house of a governor. I mean, the state house, without nobody, not even asking question. That is very, 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 very concerning. And I want to ask before I hang on, sir. Mazi Iyke told us that he is very peaceful. That Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. That he's on ground. I believe he's an emo guy. He's on ground that nothing is happening. If there is anything will happen, he will know first. Mazi Iyke, how far? Are you still not on ground? How come 180 people, even though this is useless, the other one say 15, 200, they can't even give us the number. Now they can't even know. Okay, how many exactly escaped the prison? No, the number is floating like a football on top of the river. So 180 newspaper, just like Abba Kiari's birthday. Nobody knows when he was born. Tulumbu doesn't follow the route. So Mazi Iyke, can't you now see? Is the Igbo still peace now? Where is your armies? Where are your men?
Thank you.
Master Peters, who is this woman called Honorata Onoche? Who is she? To be making useless video telling the Nigerian news that Biafra is a thing that they have thrown, that they have put a need in the coffin of a Biafra. Biafra will never come. Can that idiot, that useless prostitute, let him travel away? If anybody know when he's coming to here South Africa, they should contact me. We will go meet her. There she will see my idiot. Any contact woman you travel to, she must make it open. That need that you want to lean in Biafra's coffee, he will need it to face in his face. He will see how they put two on his forehead. God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. You know, these people are not very relevant. We don't talk about them. They are not important. Loretta Onochie is an old prostitute that send girls to they take girls to Benin and all that. We know her story, so she's not important. We're giving her importance. My take in this whole thing is this. Because they PR, our leader, doesn't have to talk to any of these people because they are very important. They are our leader is an icon. Icon, and if you have no icon, bro, just good morning. You should be able to really jump. Journalists, everybody's a journalist. They can always run their mouth and talk nonsense that is of no use to anybody. I have a call coming in on straight line. Call on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Mazi, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi. My name is Mazi Ugo Maiman Kunejaka. Mazi, I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo in Olo, Amibo home of the Tiger, and Amibo home of Kinjajabo. I thank you for what you do for Biafra every day. I thank God Almighty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Mazi, I was going through the Punch this morning, and then I saw where they said Okorocha was telling Uzodimma that this is morning, good morning, Uzodimma. That this is this is a small thing that have done to him now. that Uzodinma should know that a lot is coming. That Uzodinma should know that he himself, Okorocha, is a member of the ATL. The one that he did already is very small. But anyway, that is the point. This is what I saw in the point, the first the point today. But that notwithstanding, we should not be talking too much about this, because remember our people that were killed in Ebony. More than 100 people were intentionally slaughtered, killed, young men, destroyed. This is a young man between 18 to 20 years, 21 years. This is our vibrant young men that they went to their house one at a time, and then they took them. You saw the picture that was trending. All right, this thing is something that is so big that they didn't even got into the either. Anybody didn't talk about it. But now, what do? They want to camouflage what happened in Ebony, what happened in Enugu, all this massacre that the Fulani did. That's what they do. They will do, and then they will camouflage it with something. Then they went and did what they did in Imo State, released the prisoners. That was an intention. It is a strategy of covering up the massacre and everything that went on in Ebony. So now the Ebony case is done, is dead already, because nobody's talking about it. These are the more than 100 people that were exterminated, So nobody talked too much about Ebony now. The release of the prisoners that they did in Owerri have just covered it. So now we are talking about the prisoners, the release in Owerri, and that is the issue. Okay, so that notwithstanding, Mazi, you see, the Boko Haram shot down the airplane, and within that short period of time, all these things happened at the same time. So now that the Boko Haram shot down the airplane, and then you see the Gumi and Obasanjo, they went ahead, and have a deal with the terrorists, and they said that these terrorists, they have to be rehabilitated and they can be sent overseas to go and study. So this is what is going on in Nigeria. I want our people not to celebrate or just to do it, but we should know exactly that these people, they have formed the strategy. They are coming to us now. Honestly, it is something that's unimaginable. So if you think that the way they are coming, even the politicians, whatever they can do now, what they are doing now is just, confusion, so that nobody will know what is going on. So what I'm telling our people, please, let us support the ESN. Let us do whatever we can do to support our ESN, because our ESN, they are focused. They are focused. They are very resilient, and then our ESN are the one that we are going to rely on, because these people, they are going to come and throw everything that are going to destabilize us, so that we will be thinking one way or the other. I want you again, please, if you can support our media. The media is the place that we get the real news. If not, the confusion that the news that we're having in Nigeria is too much. Then when I look at the interview that was granted by Nnamdi Kanu, that is very wonderful. I love it, because the woman that was interviewing Mazi Nnamdi, this is what is expected of her. The question that she was asking, it is good she did that thing, because that will tell you how strong our leader is. You cannot expect somebody that is pro-Biafra to go over there and then tell you what you want to hear. The woman had interviewed him, and then the man stood his ground as a very intelligent man. Look at all the answer that he gave. That woman should be ashamed of herself. When she go now, she will just look at it, and she will know definitely that this man is really, really a Biafran, and then he know what he wants. Anybody that listen to that interview will know exactly what our leader is. So that is a very wonderful question that she put there. And then that is the question that you're supposed to put to an intelligent man. And then he answered all those questions the way he's supposed to answer. So, Mazi, thank you. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to talk. May God bless you.
God bless you. All right. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I have a call coming in on a straight line. Let me take this one. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes. Are you sleep, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Iyke, Udo Chukwu Abịama. We Biafra. Now our papa, Chukwu Abịama, we bear his name. That is number one. The last broadcast, the interview our leader had yesterday.
the journalist asking him, what is his answer? They told him, told her that this dead Biafra will not come. Every human being in this so-called hellfire, Nigeria, will die. The dead face the truth. The answer is no. Joe Biden, my respect to you as the number one. We are respecting you, that they are killing us here. And the security network said nobody was killed in Lekki, but the video is all over the world. You see, we know how you enter there. You play games. We are not waiting for you. Will use their eye, koro, and see how we go get our Biafra here. Now we, Bianyamu, you see talk. Now we, Bianyamu, you see moon, now we, now we be cuckoo, Dara.
Thank you, sir. No.
Biafra, this message. Oh, according to Church, chapter 15, from verse 1 to end. Do you see verse 3 and verse 12? Very, very important. That is the same thing. So the government said, Let this fight for that. Let me teach this Fulani lesson. And then they go into the back. Therefore, I don't know what I can go to. I have to. Do you see Jeremiah chapter 30 from verse 1 to end? Do you see verse 6, verse 7, verse 8, verse 9, verse 11, verse 20, and verse 21? Now, our papa is supposed to gather. Who could teach us how to put together this data? According to the second and the right, chapter 16.
Thank you.
From verse 1 to end. Do you see verse 8? That's what I say when we were there because do you see verse 4? We are here. We are in their face. Then we will live here. We will die here, Dara. You see verse 16, verse 31, verse 35. Verse 37 and verse 40. Let the whole world hear it. The word is empty. You see, Biafra.
Thank you. Let's go. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. I have a call coming in on Signal. Let me take this one. Caller on Signal. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Signal. Are you there? Let's see. The Signal call is not coming through. All right, it's through now. Caller on Signal. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi, good afternoon. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Lagos.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. I want to appreciate you, and please, I also want to speak with you off studio when you are out. I don't know if that will be possible.
Just 30 minutes after I'm off the air, I'll be on the dashboard.
Yes.
After that, I'll not be able to answer any call here.
Okay, just let's say immediately off the air, I will just talk to you. So, my little contribution, or to add to what my brothers are saying all over the world, is that, you know, when we were protesting all over this country, Mazi, and those of you who are in diaspora protesting in Europe, Asia, everywhere, all the government house of the world, they all have our petition. They have pictures of our people that were killed. Acid were poured on some of them, who were massacred, and all we were everywhere. They had all the pictures. They did nothing. It come to my understanding now that some of these fallen angels that was with us, Mazi, those times they were killing our people, I begin to think that those guys have hand in those killing, and they were happy. Why I'm saying that is that now that those people that were killed, those innocent men that were killed, now their brothers, their sisters have stand up and said, no, we cannot fold our hands and being killed every day. Now, these fallen angels that were there with us before, they are now kicking against we. They are now kicking against those people who are now revenging the death of their brothers. This world is something else. These fallen angels that were with us in this platform, some of them were holding program in this platform, calling thunder and fire brimstone on this platform, saying that the world will fall the day we will start. Now, we have not even started. Mazi, we have not even started. They are already gossiping like wicked, like market women. See, whether they call them unknown government or they call them Eastern Security Network, I don't care. The thing is that our leader said the gate of hell has been opened. And very soon, hell will come to Nigeria because these people have done evil. Mazi, they are talking about this, what do you call it, over a prison that is about to come to Krikriye. Come to Krikriye. Come and see. They say that it's meant for 100 people. You will find 500 people there. For Krikriye in Lagos. It said that it's meant for 100 people. You will find 500 people inside one cell. So in the zoo, God will bless those people that, how I wish they would go around the whole prison in Biafra land and set them free. And after that, let us burn down all the police stations. But we don't want police in our land again. We don't want army. We don't want navy. We don't want VIO. We don't want road safety. We don't want Nigeria and their government now by force. Pack your load and go. It is not by force for us to be in one country. We are not Nigerians. And those who are thinking about saying Nigeria, there is a way, there is no any other way to do it. Nigeria was not put together in peace, so it will not disintegrate by peace. The freedom is taken by violence, and it's only violent people can take it by force. Freedom is not given to anybody, and we are ready to sacrifice everything. It's just that our leader said that in the recruitment of ESN, men are on ground. Nigeria never know what is coming, because people are fed up. People are tired of what is happening. They went to my local government and slaughter people now. Nobody, the flavors in our land that are gossiping behind the scene, they will not put pressure for them to provide the Fulani people who go to Abakaliki and then go and slaughter people. Nobody will put pressure where the policemen will not tell us the people who commit that crime till now, but they are quickly to tell us that it's IPOB. I think they said before that IPOB is a toothless bulldog, that we can only make noise. We cannot talk. Now, how all of a sudden, where did we all of a sudden become the one burning police station, burning a checkpoint and all that? A toothless bulldog, how can he do all of that? They are yet to see fire. Our leader said the gate of hell has opened, and I am supplying fuel to that gate of hell because it must reach everywhere. As God bless you.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I'll take a very short break and I'll be right back with you. Stay tuned, don't go away.
Don't pray, Victor. Anya begun. No.
All right, let me take one call before I take this little break that I want to take. Caller, good morning. Caller on
yeah, good afternoon, Mazi Iyke. Good afternoon.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. Thank you, sir. It's Rabbi Shaz. I'm calling from my location. Greeting Biafrans all over the world once again, and greeting the newborn baby.
Thank you.
Our leader remains Mazi Iyke. I'm on Nine and what I can hear it from the sound of your voice.
Thank you.
To Mazi Kelechi, just one word I want to tell you. Hell is not coming. Hell has arrived. Watch out and see. Ndewo Mazi Iyke Ndewo. That's all I want to say. Ndewo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The hell is here already, my brother. Let's take another call before I go away for break. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
All right. Good morning. Mazi Iyke. My name is Chirk. I'm calling from Maryland.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you, sir. This morning, there's one thing I want to tell all Biafrans all over the world. If you go back to the scriptures, the Bible, and see before God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, before God was bargaining with Abraham, The Sodom and Gomorrah people did not know what was coming to them. But the destruction later came. Just go there and read that scriptures. You see, what we don't know is the name and the country Nigeria is cursed. You see, it's not cursed because only that is the way. You see, there are atrocities that are happening there that God has already condemned that country. And that is why anybody that rose up for the destruction of that country doesn't have change of mind. We are moving on. When I was reading all these things they put up about what happened in Owerri, they say what we don't know is that these politicians are dangerous. They are bad. From the story, in fact, the one that is very, very funny is the one that said that those men went to the government house gate and told their guard to run for their life, and they left. Can you imagine that kind of flimsy this thing? In the most secured part of Owerri. If you know Owerri very well, you know that that place is so secure. In fact, in that place, I don't know whether Aso Rock is secured as that place is secured. They know what is happening. We say God is already doing this work. The truth will come up very, very soon. They already Hausa and Hope Ara the Yamma. Oh, this one is no more Hope. So the Hope Ara the Yamma now. They are coming. The madness, you know, on your belly. Once you want, you know that a dog wants to die. First of all, you make the dog not to this thing until maybe he jumps to. That's what is. They are going to be consumed together, and those people will laugh at them. We should all keep on supporting ESN. Forget about all the, because what their politics, their accusation on the IPOB, they just want to break us. That's all. They just want to make up to see what they will hold at hand. Say, hey, these people are. They just want to break us. So anything they have called us, anything they have said many things about us. The reality, even when you call people in Nigeria who doesn't even believe in Biafra or Oduduwa, they say, man, this country don't tire us. This country don't tire us because no one to believe again. Death here and there, slaughter here and there. God is with us, and God has already caused and must destroy that country. With or without our input, Nigeria must be destroyed. God has already marked it a area of destruction. We should be encouraged. And I don't need to say something about the interviewer with our leader yesterday. Mazi, my man has already spoken my mind. The interviewer did a beautiful job because when you interview somebody of that caliber, you can't just bring in something the followers will want to hear. You want to test him. He tested the ability of our leader, and she got the response. So we shouldn't embarrass or talk down on the lady and all because she did her work. And I love the questions she asked our leader. Thank you very much.
There we thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-283-344-7984. The new WhatsApp line, 845-344-7984. 929-406-9953, the principal officer's line. And the ladies, we are going to take a very short break and I'll be back with you again. Stay tuned.
Eji megumekene chifu Nnamdi Kanu Odogwo ga-adịrị mma onye eze na ọdụgoro dị mma ọkwa ndị solo gili n'ụwa akọrọ oge ogili lacha ọkwa osisi bolo tolo emeresego makwere ọkwa anyị ma n'ọnọdụ ugo ọdụrụ na-egbe mma ọkwa ogogo onye arụ a na-achụ anya ọsọ otu ekwesị eliko nni ọ ga-ejikwe n'ogologo ngaji Dike Kanu kibu na London, Dike Kanu kibu na Israel, Dike Kanu kibu na Russia, Dike Kanu kibu na India, Dike Kani Kibu na Biafra Nnamdi Kanu Dike Kani Kibu na Biafra Nzobu Nzobu Enyi mba enyi Nzobu 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 Enyi mba enyi Anyị ga-azọgbu ndị ilo enyi mba enyi Nzobu 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 enyi mba enyi ụmụ Igbo niile dekene Igbo nwe mmadụ anasago Igbo nwe mmadụ nọ ewo ọ dịwola anyị Igbo nwe mmadụ anasago
onye wele ke sizanye n'osisale my blood onye wele ke chukwu nye no chukwu okike obiọma helele onye give God what belongs to him and give Caesar what belongs to him as we seek for peace and humanity is not at all for vanity. There are once people is killing each other. I wonder why my brother who go be a flag I join I'm forgetting the men I'm forgetting the men oh the guide
Nzobu Nzobu enyi mba enyi Nzobu 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 enyi mba enyi Nzobu Nzobu enyi mba enyi Nzobu ndila anyị enyi mba enyi Fellow, let my people go. Biafra natago. Let my people Igbo nwe mmadụ anatago ndị n'ụlọ pụga n'anya kenuo Biafra natago Igbo nwe mmadụ nọ Igbo nwe mmadụ anatago ojude na-elapụ udene n'udene abụla mana anyị abụla n'udene n'elu ụwa ihe ogo.
Good morning, Dr. Ike Peters.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for your wonderful work. It's a pleasure to always talk to you, my brother. And let me also seize this opportunity to thank those that are honoring you, like I suggested. And I thank especially our able brother, Pastor Jack. Thank you very much. Now, coming back to the issue on the ground. Yes, the last speaker spoke exactly my mind with regards to the interview. You people could collect that. Mazi Iyke kind of said, ask me the hard questions. I don't want just simple questions. Because that's how you test a man. An interviewer is not supposed to pander to the feelings of the interviewee. No. He wants to test you. He wants to push you around. He wants to annoy you with questions and then analyze the way you handle yourself and the way you answer your questions. My only regret was the echo in that interview, repeating what Mazi says. That is what actually that annoyed me most. But with regards to the interviewer, you can tell from her face that she's happy. She's pretty much smiling. She's happy with what is going on. And the questions that were coming from Mazi Nnamdi, you know, I mean, the only thing that Mazi would have reminded that he's a British citizen. Yeah, he's a British citizen, and he said he's a Biafra. He was born a Biafran, but at the same time, would have told him that he's a naturalized British citizen, and as such, he has every right and the full right of a British person to express himself or herself in the manner he feels, as freedom, as a civilized society, as a democratic nation. So that's been said. I would like to caution people: you cannot define what you don't know. We don't know who these gunmen are. At the same time, we don't want people to be trying to, put any type of conspiracy theory, whether they are the people that they kill their people or not. We don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Period. You know. So I don't appreciate people coming to the radio and trying to define or suggest who they are. You don't know who they are. Period. We don't know who these people are. We cannot define them. And then just like our brother Mazi Charles said, Rabbi Charles, we are already the hell is already here, and one thing people should fail not to understand is the fact that revolution is ongoing right now. This is revolution. That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
Yep.
Because before you know it, it's going to boomerang, and then before you know it, the whole nation is going to be engulfed. Because what is happening now in the eastern region is going to affect every part of Nigeria.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. So thank you very much, my brother. Keep up the good work, Dr. Ike Peters. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here at 646-920-4541. WhatsApp line is 845-344-7984. We have 12929406993. Principal officers and the ladies. That line, I don't know, is it really working? Because I have not received any call on that line. And it looks like it's working. Everything looks okay here. Like I said, we changed our equipment. That's why we had to change some of the numbers too. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. I have one coming in on WhatsApp. Let me take this one. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, the last speaker.
All right, what happened to your line? I don't know. It just went off on its own. Give us a call. We're still here. Caller on WhatsApp. Again, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon from here, Mazi Iyke Peters.
Welcome to the
My
program.
name is Desmond. Thank you. My name is Desmond, and I'm calling you from Italy, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, before I make comments on your analysis today, please permit me to make this announcement to our people, Biafrans in Italy, coming from IPOB National Body in Italy, signed by the IPOB National Coordinator Italy. Is a message about the support of ESN, and is coming to Biafrans in Italy and groups that are affiliated to Biafrans in Italy, that we are calling on everybody to stand up and support ESN. We have seen what is going on in our land, Biafra, and we know that it is very important that we support ESN for the security of our land and of our people over there. So, Mazi, in order to do that, we are giving out these two numbers. IPOB National Body in Italy is giving out these two numbers, which is +39 35100 46055. I repeat again, +39 35100 46055. This number is for the IPOB National Coordinator in Italy. The second number is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This number is for IPOB National PRO in Italy. Any of the number you call will serve for the same purpose. Also to direct people in any city you are, any region, or any village you are in Italy, you can call this number if you want to join IPOB and you'll be directed. But to support ESN, you have to call the number also for direction. This is very, very important, and it's a message to all Biafrans in Italy, not only IPOB members, please, all Biafrans in Italy, all groups that is affiliated to Biafrans, right all the way from Igodo to Lower Benue. We are calling on you to stand up, let us support ESN and secure our land. Having said this, Mazi, I want to appreciate you for your program this afternoon, Mazi. You see, Mazi, I want to say something about the IG of Nigeria, About 2 weeks ago, he granted interview to, there was a conference, I don't know how to, he was just making some statement, and he said that the police people that are holding gun on the street, that they should be killing people. They should be shooting people. So when you give police order to shoot people and you see such a thing happening and you be saying nonsense, these people think people are stupid. When you kill people, you think you kill people and then nothing will happen at the end of the day. That is the point. Nigerians or these people controlling Nigeria government should understand that people need freedom. What we need in Biafra is freedom. Conduct a referendum. It's very simple. Let the people choose. Let the people decide what to do, where to go, where they want to stay. What is difficult in this suggestion or in this demand? Conduct a referendum. It's very simple. Why is British coming around and working everywhere, sending their armed forces minister and Catherine and traveling all the whole place and ambassador? What is the essence of all those nonsense? Why not just conduct a referendum? Let people decide. People are tired. People are suffering. There is nothing. There is hunger in the land. There is banditry, killing people. A lot of things are happening. You know, people cannot eat. Food commodities are very cost of living is very high. There are no jobs. Companies are folding up because of even the government policy, eating everybody dry. And then you expect people to just stay like that without reacting. You know, it's very, very funny. So, I mean, what they are saying, they should stop all this, looking for this one, who is this, who is that, and then put the society in order. Conduct a referendum, let people decide where they want to be. If people are free, then they should go and build up their society. To your tent, O Israel. Have they not wasted enough Biafran blood in this? Hence, from 1945, 1967 to date, Obibo was there, Olu was there, even the one they did at Lekki, Mpo, Izu River, official one in Ebonyi State. So what are they waiting for? Have they not wasted enough blood? They want to keep drinking the blood of Biafrans and expect the land of Biafra to be quiet. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Conduct a referendum. Let us be free. We want Biafra. Give us our freedom. Take your Nigeria. To your tent, O Israel. Everybody go your own way. We can be neighboring countries. We can be friends. It's very easy. That is my only submission, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. Don't forget, I still have to remind you that on April the 9th, that's on Friday, our leader, Mazi Iyke, will be on with the Ambazonians, and on that day, on 7 p.m., Biafra land time. Tune in on our radio and listen to their combined interactive session. That will be very interesting. On April the 9th, that's the date, 7 p.m., Biafra land time. So we're going to be on air, our leader, Mazi Iyke, with the Ambazonians. With the
leader of the indigenous people of Biafra.
The line is...
The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls, King of God in the world. Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail without trial or court case. They are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom. But the Lord say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Hello, he said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's blessings are not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the name of Chukwu, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu Iyke and we are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu Iyke. Chukwu Asiyanile. No one can battle with Chukwu Iyke. The God of Biafra. is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwuki Kabiama.
Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home
by the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwuki Kabiama, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not,
whether the enemy's like it or not,
freedom,
we are going
freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwuki Kabiama, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu. If you believe, say this with me. Chukwu Kasiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about those raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, Mr. Right.
Name is Mazi Iyke. We're still going to be here till the next. Take a few more calls before we call it a day. And let's see, somebody's calling on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi Iyke. I'm here. My name is Dominicana. We're calling from Kosovo State to get my own zone.
Welcome to the.
One of my I want to talk to you. Yes.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Mazi, good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, but we are on ground here.
Very good.
We want to give you information.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. That Ategboroyi and TDD, the boundary between Ebonyi and this thing, Cross River, but all the Fulanis who are terrorizing Ebonyi, when they go operation there, they run down to Cross River in Egboroyi to hide. They have their camps there in number, and we thought these terrorists there hiding.
Okay.
That's just the information we want to pass to you.
That's very good. Say it again. Say what you've just said again, because it's very important.
That they usually wake up from Egboroyi,
okay,
Cross River to Ebonyi to go and attack the villagers. So that they start killing, doing all one, they return back on hot and come back.
Okay.
So we just want to pass this information to you.
All right. That's very good information.
We are very much on ground here in Ugeb. We, the members here, in fact, any little information will be passing to you so that others will know what is happening.
Very good. That's very good.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. This information is very important.
Okay.
No, our leaders are listening to it, and eventually something will be done. Thank you so much, my brother, for your call.
Okay,
all right. Let me take another call on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you. Yes, Mazi Iyke, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All right, welcome to the program anytime. This is Radio Biafra, USA 2. We're broadcasting live from Houston, Texas this morning. The information my brother has just given us is very important. So let me take another one on caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi Peters. Good afternoon, sir.
I will take.
Mazi, can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Peter. It will be a while. I never call. I don't know that you changed your WhatsApp line. I've been calling the old line for a while now. I never got you online. I said, what is going on?
We changed it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for having me, Mazi Peters. Mazi, I say, Mokike, continue strengthening you. Thank you for what you have been doing for Biafrans. Mazi, we appreciate you so much. You will remain to see Biafra. God will bless you. And Mazi, allow me to appreciate only and do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the one and the only. The Mazi Nnamdi, the great. Mazi, I say, may his days belong on this earth. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Ipob. Long live United States of Biafra. And also I will add, long live ESN. Mazi, my name is Mazi Madabuchiduru. I hear from Okiwe Province, Biafra land. Mazi, ask me Akotoba. Onya rasi isika akobasiba. Onya rasi isika akobasiba. You know, there's a time I tell them, I say, the slow movement of a tiger does not mean that it cannot bite. You see a tiger. When you see a tiger, it's moving slowly. You say, this tiger cannot bite. His slow movement does not mean that it cannot bite. Mazi, we are in the right track.
Yes.
Whether they talk good of us or they talk bad of us, our leader said it. He said the time will come, they will talk about us. Whether good or bad, they must talk about us. And now they're talking about us. Anything our leader said must come to pass. Mazi, what is going on now? You know, as one of our brothers said, I think Charles Rabbi Chad, he said the gate of hell have already loose and the worst is about to happen. The worst is about to come and it's already coming. They wait to see. Now, Mazi, what made me to call is one thing. You see, these our governors, they are terrified right now. Yes. They don't know where to head to. They know the water have gone over their head. Oh, yes. They are terrified. They are in trouble. Mazi, let me tell you what is happening in River State. Do you know why the chief of army staff come to visit Nelson Iyke? That's Chief Nelson Iyke. Why this man come to visit? I will tell you, Mazi, if time permit me. Mazi, you know, there's a time I call here. I said that Iyke went to commission a water project to become a vice president at Tambuwa. And Tambuwa asked him, when Tambuwa talked to him, he says, you know what to do. And Iyke went home to massacre his people in Obibo. After finishing doing this chief of army staff, the new chief of army staff, come to thank him for killing his people. Why? Is because Iyke is terrified. Iyke has seen what is coming, and Iyke is afraid. That's why he invited this man to show the people that the chief of army staff is with him, that we may be afraid that nobody is untouchable. Iyke, Iyke, you say you're untouchable. We will see. The time is coming, and the bell is ringing. Mazi, thank you for having me, and God bless you, sir.
God bless you. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. The WhatsApp line is 845-344-7984. The number was changed, and should take note of that. We also have a principal officer's line at +1 929 406 9953. This is Radio Biafra. We're broadcasting live this morning from Houston, Texas. Stay tuned. Don't go away because we have a few more hours to go and a few more minutes to go on this.
People are walking free. More seriously up to me. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Eloi say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom.
Our people Igbo man. You know why I'm saying this? The man is from Ebony himself. But people have been asking the drunkard in Oka House to provide that man. But do you know there's information that Obiano have sent that man to abroad? Mazi, as I'm telling you now. You know that I've been looking for that man. Ever that answers, the man, nowhere, that man is nowhere to be found. People say, oh, he's run to Ghana. People say this. But let's not forget that that man is an Igbo man. He's a pure Igbo man. You know why I'm saying this? Because of our brother that says something that people have been commenting, oh, these people that die in the police is our Igbo people, is our Biafra. They should go to hell. They should go to hell. The man that was responsible for butchering our people in Okozo South, an Igbo man. So I don't care anything they call us this. You see me, I don't even care anything they talk about us anymore. If it's IGP or police, or if he like, that is their Fulani, that is your entire business. You people think you are smart. These Fulani people think they are smart, but they don't know that they are not smart. They are just being cow shit. These people are rubbish people. But Mazi, the main purpose of me calling, and Obiano must provide that man. No matter any time Obiano leave office, he must bring that man from where he put it in abroad and bring it back to Biafra land. We are going to judge that man because he killed people's children. And Obiano send that man to abroad. As I'm talking to you, Obiano know where he put that man. But I am calling Ebony people indigenous. You see the people, our people, the debt that is coming out from Ebony is over 200 Biafrans they have killed in Ebony. Let our people understand what we are talking about. Over 200 people. But I want to ask them, please, do not bury those people, those innocent men and women, children that Fulani kill. Do not bury them. Put them in a mortuary. Let's ascend the number of them, buy a casket, lie them in a lorry, parade them the whole Abakaliki, the whole Ebony State, so that we want the whole world to see it. The same way Benue people do their own, and the whole world is seeing it, and some people are still posting it. Do not bury those corpses. Don't bury them. We have to parade it in a lorry and in a casket so that the whole world will see it. So that shame will become devil mahi. This is what I want to. If they don't listen for me now, I am very, very okay. I'll be very fine. I want those costs to be paraded in the world, in the Boni City, in Abakaliki town, everywhere, so that all these people call themselves warrant chiefs in our land and all these criminals. I want them to see the people Fulani kill in our land. We want to light their corpses in lorry so that they will see them. So that any day we enter any exit or this warrant chief's house, we will cut off their head. Mazi, we don't care whatever they say about us now. I don't even care. Yesterday, I am the happiest person ever. What happened for Inouye? But I want to tell that Okebeke in Douglas House. Let me tell you, you can run, but you cannot hide. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646. I have take one more or two calls and then call it a day. This is Radio Biafra. I've told you our leader is speaking to us with the Ambazonians on the 9th. That's a Friday, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. That's when the broadcast will take place. They're going to be interactive with each other. They're going to talk to us and then give us information. We are still here. No matter what they say about us, we are Biafrans. Freedom is our goal. That's our goal. Our goal is to attain to be free, and we are going to be free whether they like it or not. Or they will never find peace. Until they give us freedom, they cannot find peace. So we are here. They can call us all kinds of people are worried. Why are they talking about unknown gunmen and IPOB? You people should understand we have grown past this level. Because when yesterday is come and gone, tomorrow is what we're talking about. They can call us everything. Aren't you surprised that in less than 10 minutes of the incident, they already have a conclusion that it's IPOB. Of course, that's why they will always do. They cannot tell you that it's Fulani headsmen. They will tell you it's IPOB. So it does not really matter to us. All right, let me take this one. Probably the last call today. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes. Yes, this is a call from Europe. I am actually Yoruba, but I've been listening to the Kano for a long time.
That's right.
The one that made me call this time is the lady that interviewed him yesterday. I just want to, I'm sure, Mr. Kano is a very intelligent man.
Can you introduce yourself, please? Tell us your name. I know you're calling from Europe. You didn't tell us your name.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just said I'm Yoruba. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I'm Valentina.
Okay.
I'm calling from Europe.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I just want to put this one on the ground. I know, and I just want to make sure that Mr. Kano has securities on his gadget. Because while watching, I was quite irritated. The woman was like, yeah, but it never happened like this before. And then you heard Mr. Kano's voice echoing.
Yes.
So they might be manipulating his device while that woman, I have the feeling was maybe just, got there by some of the janjaweeds in the zoo.
That's right.
So they might be manipulating his device while all those things were happening. And the woman foolishly saying, it never happened like this before. So I want to believe that Mr. Kano has security in place on his gadgets, number one. Number two, there was another lecture Mr. Kano was giving, and he said there that nobody knows where the Janjaweeds are from. Of course, anywhere these people go, they always destroy history. But they are from the same root. They are the same Edomites. If you go to Psalm 83, you will find them there. Their main purpose in life is to destroy Christianity and Jews.
Yes.
And again, they want to be in power. Every country where they go, their target is always power. So Mr. Khan should be very, very careful, even in Israel where he is, because they're trying to manipulate his gadget through that woman. They have their people in different places. I know I pray for this man every day. I pray for him every day. And I know God is really keeping his hand on him. But he should be very careful who he talks to on the phone. And he should be careful knowing that the Janjaweeds are not only an African problem. They are everywhere in the world.
Yes.
One time I listened to him, he said, yes, he went to the UN. He doesn't have to go to those places. UN, Saudi Arabia was in control before they handed over to the other Janjaweeds there. If they are not Islamists, the ones in power there in the UN now, if they are not Islamists, they are from China and South America. What are doing in Nigeria now? Somehow they are related, and I'm praying for him. God will keep him.
Yes.
And I know that Biafra will be something that the Yorubas will look on.
Yes.
Because right now I have the feeling the Yorubas are being hoodwinked right now. We have Sunday Igboho. Behind Sunday Igboho was all those dirty sheikhs and imams that are following him. They declared Yoruba Nation. Go and look at the organizations that listed their names. So-called Islamists. What do we want to do with that? Half of the Yoruba population is gone already. Gone to the Islamists. So don't think Yorubas are doing the same thing so you can connect with us. I wouldn't suggest that for now, because I see the handwriting on the wall.
Yes.
All the sheikhs, dirty sheikhs, working for the Janjaweeds, and they say they're fighting for the Yoruba Nation. God will bless Nnamdi Kanu, and God bless you too. I listen to you every day.
Thank Thank you
I
so
have
much.
no. God bless you.
All right, thank you
All the
so
best.
much. Thank you, all the best, my sister. Thank you so much for your call. This is Radio Biafra. We're all over the place. Honestly, there's nothing anybody can do to stop what we are doing. We are going to actualize our freedom. The freedom in my tradition is said that the child that says that the mother will not go sleep, into not go sleep, you go die week. We always give them that there will be no peace. As far as we are concerned, there's no peace for the wicked. The wicked man will always fall away. If what our sister just said now is another pertinent thing, because like I said, that program turned me off and I have not listened to it to the fullest, to be honest. The echoing, the everything, there's nothing unprofessional about it. I was thinking, first time I said, oh, maybe this is an audio interview that they tried to, put on to make it look like it's a video. Then later on, I saw somebody send me the video, and I was like, wow, so this is a video. What's going on? Our sister made a very, very important observation. That's my own take in this whole thing. Our leader is too big, our leader is an icon, man. You don't just, you don't bring in any kind of riffraff to come and talk to our leader. No. Time for that is gone. There are so many bloggers out there. There are so many video people out there. Many of our people that are doing marvelous work on videos. These are the people that they should face those people, not our leader, Mazi Iyke. He's an icon. He's too big for this kind of nonsense. All right, let's see what time I have. I think I can grant you one more call before I call it a day. Caller, good morning. Please make it very, very brief. You have 2 minutes. Tell us your name and where you're calling from WhatsApp.
Mazi, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi, my name is Chinua Kweza and I'm calling from the city of Toronto, Canada.
There we go.
Mazi, you are blessed.
You too.
See, I want to acknowledge, I want to thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama for the gift of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi, your Hamadike. He's on a special mission, and as long as he and everybody that is fighting assiduously to ensure that Biafra comes are involved in this struggle, we don't care about who is absent.
Yes.
Mazi, this morning, I intended to just listen and go my way as usual, but what this last speaker, our sister, just said was in my line of thought. You see, yesterday I was so irritated I didn't watch that program to the end, because I'm just imagining that actually there is no atom of professionalism on what went on yesterday. And I want to please crave the indulgence of whoever arranges, interview for our leader to make a background search or a background research of every interviewer that has to talk to our leader. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry should talk to our leader. Yes. We hold our leader in high esteem.
That's right.
If this person actually wanted an interview, it should be granted interview with maybe a zonal coordinator.
That's right.
Not even a member of the DOS. This person is not qualified. What is her prerequisite? What is her track record? These things should be placed under consideration. We are not desperate to talk to anybody. Let them go and bring CNN and BBC to talk to our leader. Not all these cockroaches on Facebook and everywhere. Please. I was so irritated yesterday. Mas, because of time, I will just go straight to another topic. This morning, just as usual, we are appealing to the conscience of everybody who lives in the territories of Canada, wherever you are, any province where you live. There is an IPOB family member, and there is a IPOB family existing there. You are looking for us. You want to see how to support what we are doing. You want to be part of us. Remember that this is an opportunity for you to write your name in the sands of time. Opportunity does not batter the hinges of the doors when it comes. It doesn't come more than this. It is time for you to step out of that your comfort zone, join IPOB, or either support what we are doing. We are everywhere. And if you are living anywhere and you want to join us and you don't know how to join us, please call us. Call 226-909-4222. 226-909-4222. That is the direct line. And you can WhatsApp us on 415-878-6563. 415-878-6563. If you call this number or you test any of this number, you will get a response and you'll be able to direct your zone closest to you. And the ESN is an obligation that every Biafran, wherever you are living, must support. I put must, because the Janjaweed, they have over 50 billion for their war shares. That is why you see them bribing everybody. That is why they say when money speaks, truth keeps silent. Not only in the zoo, across the world. It only takes people with godly conscience to reject their offers. The Janjaweed, they give you blank check. You fill in the price you want. Our brothers and our sisters everywhere around the world, in Canada and anywhere, what the battle that we are in now is a battle of self-preservation. Nobody will do it for us. Even God will not do it, because God said, I will not do for you that which you can do for yourself. That is why he gave each and every one of us an ability, a discerning mind to reason between good and bad. It is time for us to step out of that our comfort zone, out of that cowardice. Step out from where you are and support us to get our nation so that we can all go home in peace. We don't want our children to be murdered. We don't want our land to be taken over anymore. We are fed up. We have preached this gospel to the ends of the earth. The government of the whole world have heard us. Individuals of the whole world have heard us. They are even regarding us as fools who remain and being oppressed without doing anything. It is time for each and every one of us to rise up. We have dedicated men who have thrown their life on the line. They are the ESN, Eastern Security Network. They are our vigilante. We must equip them. We must honor them because they are men of honor. People have died in this struggle. The obligation we owe them are to waste that which you owe to the living. And in their memories, Biafra must be restored. Yes. It must be restored. Every generation out of relative of security must discover its mission, fulfill it or deny it. We have come to get Biafra, and we must surely fulfill this mission. Nobody can stop us. No power can stop us. And we have a great leader who God is directing. IPOB is a peaceful organization, but if you get on our path, we will defend ourselves. Mazi, I pray that every time you speak, may you speak wisdom.
Yes, sir.
And when we hear, may we not only hear us, but also doers of the word.
Yeah.
From Toronto, Canada, take it from me. I love Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, this is the last of today. But don't forget that Mazi Alozie is coming in. I mean, when I say last for today, that's from IPOB, from Radio Biafra USA 2. The Radio Biafra USA 1 is gearing to be on air with us. Don't forget, we always remind you that contribution to the upholdment of our security network, Eastern Security Network, is something that's very paramount in our mind. You have to do it. The simple way to donate is go to www.ipobinusa.org/ and then donate. The money will go to them, to the upkeep of this, our able-bodied men that are protecting us and sleeping and giving us a good night's sleep. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're going off the air this time. Tomorrow is another day, but God's willing. But don't forget,